Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 277. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on a special day late edition of the show. Missed a week with some travel and things, and had to record a day late than we normally do because I am in a softball tournament and we refuse to die. So, but we made it. We're
Let's
here.
go.
And there's
There you
so
go.
much crap to talk about. Oh my god. Um, So yeah, we are playing in the loser semifinals next week for softball. By the way,
Nice.
we had two teams quit on us, and we smashed the team we played. So
Good.
yeah, it's like good,
Uh,
but also really does not feel very fulfilling because two of the three teams in our way just quit.
Yeah. They
So
said, "Oh, we lost." Well, in the season.
yeah, one team literally gave up. They're like, "There's no point in us playing," and then the second team couldn't get enough players to play, so they disqualified. But yeah. How are you guys doing? Small talk. How we catching back up? And it
You
feels
know,
weird because we were talking right before we started recording, but
Yeah.
Did a
that
bunch of projects while we were home.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
a very busy week. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but busting my knuckles doing the oil change on mom's car.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Cameron pushes metal for fun.
yeah. So how did you do it? Were you like turning a wrench and it loosened up really quick on
Yeah,
you,
um.
or what?
So did you know that the expedition, uh, all of the like the bolt and the oil filter are parallel to the ground?
The bolt, yes. The oil filter. So it's a side mount oil filter.
Yeah,
What you mean?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think
Um,
that's right. I think my Sable was like that. Fords
yes.
love side mount oil filters. I don't know what it is with them, but
I don't know. I hate the design. So yeah, I was trying to force the bolt off because that ain't been able to do it. So they've been getting it at one of the local oil places, and lo and behold, bam!
yep, that's the
You know,
classic. Push on a wrench too hard and it just loosens and you punch right into something.
yep. I did not enjoy that. And then I missed uh, the aim on it, so oil ended up on the ground. Very fun. And on my hand. And I'm like, so I cleaned up. And I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding. Great.
Yeah, I've been absorbing
Fantastic.
oil directly into my body. It's not even like slow through my skin or anything. It's now just getting right in there.
Yep. So waiting for that to heal up.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, but got it done. Got comic books moved. Those there's so many, dude. They're all chilling on my old computer desk.
Comic
Or well,
books?
okay, not yeah, like boxes of them.
I have one small selection of comic books that I kept from high school, and I don't know why it's been so hard for me to get rid of them, but I really need to because I don't look. They're literally sitting in a trash can, like a bathroom-sized trash can.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord.
that's what we put them in when we moved it, and they've just been sitting there. And like none of them are worth anything, so I'm not sweating at the fact that they're sitting like that. But like, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, well, we got a
Yeah,
whole lot of stuff to go through, so let's get right into it. EA's officially Saudi now. Saudi and Donald Trump's son-in-law, whoever his name is. Um, so if you needed another reason to not like EA, well,
there you go.
there you
Yeah.
go. Xbox console prices have gone up in Europe and UK. They were finally revealed. The Series X is now €200 more than it used to cost. Really starting off with banger depressing headlines, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, typical Xbox. Gotta make some bad moves.
Well, that's my. Those are all supposed to be together.
Um, oh. Uh, Xbox reportedly debating on not releasing future games on Steam. Well, catch me not buying PC games that are exclusive to the Microsoft Store. Have you guys ever had the horrible pleasure of trying to play something from the Microsoft Store?
I did this
Dude.
past week. I had to. Minecraft has moved to the Microsoft Store, so you have to get
Even
it
Java
off the
version?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
and I crashed
I
out
don't-
for like 10 minutes about how bad it was for me to get.
I
don't think I did get the Java version.
Yeah, because I downloaded it off the website, and then it made me do the
Oh.
Microsoft Store stuff.
Oh, maybe it's because I have an older version of the launcher. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm still says Microsoft account up in the
I
corner.
hadn't
So
downloaded it since I got this laptop. And I was, I should put Minecraft on here.
terrible mistake.
Yeah.
So, I had bought Forza Horizon 4 back in the day on my Xbox, and they introduced that Xbox Play Anywhere thing. It wasn't like at the same time, but it was like not too far apart. So I was like, "Oh,
Right.
sick!" When I built my new PC, I was like, "Let me rip some Forza 4 on here. That game looks great." But the thing is, to do the Play Anywhere, you have to download it from the Microsoft Store, which I guess makes sense. And it was fine. It installed, which took forever, and got it
Typical.
up and running, and it was fine that night. And then, like, literally the next day or maybe 2 days later, I went to play it, and it was like, you got to install it. And I was like, what do you mean I have to install it? You lost the game? Where did all of it go? And it was like dead ass. Like, no, you have to reinstall this 150 gigabyte game
Oh my
or 100 gigabyte game, whatever it is. And so I did it
Mm-hmm.
again. I literally did it again. I was like, okay, maybe something, it did one off. Windows sucks. This is the price I pay for using
Correct.
Windows. Installed it again, played it again, fine. A couple weeks later, come back to it. You have to install it again. And I about flipped my desk. I was like, this is why I don't want to buy things that aren't from Steam, because this is what happens.
Always something.
And like, dog, at the time I was at that apartment, I had a terabyte data cap per month.
I
So
remember that.
I can't be downloading 100 gigabyte games every other day.
No.
Yeah, it's
So,
trash.
was it at least clearing it from the PC when it?
Apparently so.
Deleted
It
the
was
100?
deleted. Yeah,
Okay.
because I didn't have the store. I also didn't have the storage to be doing that. It's just like, where did it go? Why is it deleting the game?
Microsoft really went. We're lending you this game. You may
Yeah,
have bought
for
it,
real.
It could be worse though. It could have just been adding the game to the system memory, like whatever was going on with my laptop. Because I lost like 200 gigs because the system just kept going. Oh, but that's some good memory. What if we take it? Like before I ended up having to nuke it, I had less than 100 gigs at any given moment. That was getting very frustrating.
Yeah, like all I got out of it was like maybe 15 hours of Forza 4 and a bunch of read-write cycles on my SSDs that were not necessary. Which at the
Correct.
time I didn't really think about, but now that SSDs cost an arm and a leg in your balls, that's kind of matters how much I'm read-write cycling my SSDs. Continuing the Xbox backward compatibility on PC announced starting with 4 games. Blinks the Time Sweeper, Conquer Live and Reloaded, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, and Fusion Frenzy.
This is what I expect from the 360 announcement.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is OG Xbox, though, right?
Not Live and Reloaded.
Yeah, Live and Reloaded is
360.
Oh, Fusion Frenzy is an Xbox game. That's why I'm confused. Oh, it came out on both. Fusion Frenzy it did anyway. I was gonna say, I think that is literally one of the 4 games on Xbox like OG Xbox that I own physically,
Hmm.
5 games. I own 5 physical Xbox games, and one of them is that. So I knew it came out on one. Okay, well, that's weird. And there was a rumor about it as well. Microsoft is planning to let developers bring their 360 game to PC. Developers can opt into making them backwards compatible, and they will have control over things like a game's price and if it's available on Game Pass. Features expected to have a gradual rollout between 2027 and 2028 across next-gen devices. The full launch of original Xbox game on PC is also set for October. So there's a bunch more games coming in October, supposedly. Well, that's cool.
That's Microsoft for you.
Compared to all the other stuff about Xbox, this is a generally good headline. I hate using the Microsoft Store, but like for stuff like this, like if they so I'm not going to try to go in too much of a thing here about this because we've got a lot to go through, but I've been trying to play Black Ops 1 and 2 again because everyone's playing them right now, but like hell I'm buying it on PlayStation, and double like hell I'm renewing PlayStation Plus. So I have them on PC, but the thing is those games all have unpatchable bugs built into them with remote code execution. So if you try to play them online today and you join a lobby with someone nefarious, they can literally remote into your PC and run any software they want, and you can see why that's bad. So
obviously,
I've set up this thing called Plutonium, which is like a third-party server mod combo thing that has much more heightened security and anti-cheat and all that stuff compared to the Activision servers. It's a lot safer to play on. So I set that up a few days ago, and I've been playing some of that, just fully nostalgia. I'm not really interested in playing long term, but I already own the games. But like if I could get it, if I could get the 360 version of those games and play them on PC with online and everything, and them not do that RCE because it's Xbox backwards compatibility something, I don't know. I'd be interested in that.
That'd be kind of sick.
Now I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say that that's going to become available because Xbox sucks, but
now watch it just be. This is the Xbox version of the game. Looks inside. PC version of the game.
So yeah, I guess we'll touch base on that in October. From IGN, Game Pass was supposed to save Xbox. Instead, it's killing the company. We know this.
We have said this for years.
I don't think we have this in the list of things, but I saw something about Satya Nadella, the Microsoft CEO. He was saying that like Xbox needs to be profitable next year.
Crazy.
Rip, it won't be.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 days ago, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella demands Xbox return to profitable growth by 2027. Xbox CEO Asha Sharma says she will try to achieve that goal. Xbox is currently not even sustainable breaking even. It's losing money across all aspects of its gaming business.
Ooh.
So, yeah, it's killing the company. And also, all this talk, like we were talking stuff earlier, like the rumor is supposed to support next-gen devices, the backwards compatibility thing, blah, blah. There ain't going to be no next-gen device if they can't return to profitability next year, right? That's what I'm getting from this.
That's what, yeah.
I think they've put too much money into the Helix to cancel it, but they'll probably be in massive trouble.
Yeah, but I mean, how are you even supposed to return to profitability when all the, including Microsoft, all the tech companies are making all of the components sky high prices. You know, like Microsoft is to blame for Xbox's failure too.
Yeah, and like the amount of money they were paying to for some of these games that they wanted to get on Game Pass. Uh, Leaked internal documents show that the company was paying up to $300 million for Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Dog, 150 million for Suicide Squad. Jedi Survivor was okay. Some people really liked it,
Not
but
yeah, but
Suicide Squad,
it's
dog.
also
Wait,
Mm,
these are two different. What? Who?
they're talking about paying for the rights to put them on Game Pass.
Oh, okay. Heard. I was like,
Yeah, no, they
EA
didn't
made
buy they
Jedi.
didn't buy the rights. They just
Yeah, I
failed
got
to
you.
do
I just
anything with
misunderstood.
spending that kind of money.
um as of April 2026, Alania Analytics estimates Starfield's revenue sits at roughly $300 million across all platforms, which might sound like a success, except according to leaked Bethesda documents that anticipated $1 billion just in the first year alone. A figure surely sabotaged by the Xbox and PC exclusive RPG being readily available on Game Pass from the second it landed. Compare that to Skyrim making $650 million in its first month.
Yeah. I mean,
As it
we've
stands,
talked about that before, though, where it's literally hurting anyone with a game day one on Game Pass.
yeah, unless you're someone like EA who somehow convinced Microsoft to pay you $300 million.
Oh,
I think I would do it for $300 million. But
Yeah, you
most
ain't
of these
gonna make
people ain't
that kind
getting
of
that.
money.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of, especially EA, you're gonna find that on sale pretty quickly after, like not Ubisoft quickly, but still pretty quickly after launch. So like they're not gonna see full profit anyways.
Microsoft,
Yeah,
yeah.
Microsoft
yeah.
or any of the companies.
Just fire all the employees. Our numbers are gonna go up.
Nuke the whole company.
Like you don't understand. This one quarter is gonna be our best quarter ever.
Dude, if we ignore all future quarters after this, I am the best of all time.
Hold on.
Fire everybody, get us market high numbers, like record breaking numbers, and then quit. I'm gonna step down.
No. The quarter before, you buy Rocksteady, and then during the GTA 6 quarter, you fire everybody.
You guys are really channeling your inner GameStop CEO. Like, how do I make
Or
just enough money to get that bonus before the company crashes and burns?
or Disney firing everyone or like 100 employees from Pixar right after Toy Story 5 made $1 billion.
Guys, you don't understand. The rich need their yachts.
Fifth yacht. You don't
Yeah,
you
yachts
really don't
plural.
understand. Like
Emphasize the
Oh no,
plural.
it's one a year. It's 2026.
multiple.
It's gonna be their sixth yacht.
Also from IGN, Xbox is dismantling its future to rebuild a past it can never recapture. Halo,
Me too.
Fallout, and Gears can't sustain Microsoft's game business forever. That's correct.
Oh, we're getting rid of them.
No, it's not that they're getting rid of them. It's that even if you keep putting them out, you can't grow. People only grow through change. And the same is true for business. Like, they can keep making because at that point, if that's all they're putting out financially, they would make a lot more money if they just stopped making a console and just put it out on all platforms and PCs.
True.
You do have a point.
I mean, that's what they.
Because like Sega makes money, and all they do is Sonic. And I know they don't. All they do is Sonic, but like all they do is Sonic. They don't really have to
True.
change a whole lot, but like they don't have a console to worry about, so they don't have to change as much.
Yeah, Microsoft is bleeding money from, especially because they don't, you know, like yeah, sure they're making money off of Xbox Live, but they're not. It's not like with Nintendo where the main reason to get the online is that you have like cloud saves because they don't, you know, you don't need them. They're free on Xbox. That's like the main argument for Xbox. You know,
Steam does it for free too. Just gonna slide that in there. Yeah, oh god, there's more. The huge Xbox outrage that has been going on for over 16 hours. Oh yeah, all that happened. We've been gone a week. So, yeah, there was a server outage for Xbox that was like basically a day. And the issue was that not only could you not play your digitally downloaded games because they can't check the license, and some of the games are online only anyway, you could not even play your physical disc games.
That's right.
So what's the point?
that's because it's all licensed, right?
Yeah. But you have the physical license there. The disc is the license. It's the game and the license. That's the one and the same.
I know.
You don't need to connect to the internet to check the license because I've got it right here in my hands.
Nope. Wrong.
What?
GT7 really radicalized me against the idea of this, and it's for reasons like this. A server goes down, and now I can't play the game that I bought, even when I'm not playing online. I understand I can't play online when the server goes down. Let me have my game.
No. My numbers need to go up. No more physical media.
I've seen so many people defending that move too. It's crazy.
What?
Like, who cares? Like, anyone that knows that this is going to only get worse.
They seen what like Ubisoft did, right?
They don't care.
And like, I only feel safe with digital games in any aspect with Steam, and that's gonna go away the second Gabe dies.
Oh, yeah,
The
when
second
Gabe
he's
dies, it's
gone,
over.
we're cooked. It's all over. There's not gonna be anything left.
I really hope he has a good predecessor ready.
I hope so.
It won't matter. You just have to hope that they don't get bought out. You know.
Yeah, there's two aspects to that. Like, whoever takes over, are they a good person? And whoever takes over, are they willing to not sell? Because either of those things will make Steam not be the safe digital haven that it currently is. It will become like everyone else, and then, well, now there's no point.
Just play on the old physical cartridges until they die.
Like when Barrett got all his stuff hacked, like Steam got hacked, his Discord got hacked. He lost most of his accounts and like
what did he click on?
I don't know. He had to download something or something. I don't know. But he told, like, I was talking to him about it. He's like, "Yeah, they actually sent me a video of them killing the hacker that took my Steam account." But he got his Steam back. Like, he lost his Discord. He lost a lot of his stuff. I genuinely don't know what he clicked. I think he was telling me, if I remember correctly, I think it was because we were playing a Roblox game and he found a way to cheat the Roblox game, so he downloaded like Roblox like cheats.
Downloaded Roblox cheats? Yeah, he deserves that. Dog, downloading Roblox cheats?
Bro, I mean, to be fair, he had like $1 billion in the game. I don't know if it was worth it.
$1 billion Robux versus
Oh no.
all of
Just
your
the in-game
accounts to
money.
everything. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
Robux is real money.
Yeah.
That's
Worth it.
is it?
No, we haven't played that game since.
Xbox CEO Asha Sharma lays out plans for the company in a memo obtained by The Verge. She's told staff by the end of fiscal year 2027, which runs through next June, we will return Xbox to player and revenue growth. Xbox will also improve profits back in line with industry averages. Every function and studio will own part of that outcome. She laid out 4 Xbox priorities for fiscal year 2027. Core content creation and connection. Strengthen our platform led by console. Grow great games into global franchises. Make Minecraft the world's creator platform. I don't like how that smells. And extend the worlds that fans love. They will measure progress toward these goals in stages, 3 stages. First is to return to growth by the end of fiscal year 2027. So, part of this is reading like fiscal year 2027 ends in June, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. The second goal is to turn its bets into growth. I don't know what that means. In fiscal year 28 and 29, our 4Cs and roadmap must move into businesses producing meaningful player value and revenue acceleration.
That's what I always love to
This
hear.
is a bunch of
acceleration.
manager speak.
Terrible news. My numbers are going down.
Dude, this is the kind of thing you hear at like the end of the year corporate jargon meeting.
Yeah, seriously.
Dude, Unikitty had it right, bro. Like in the Lego movie.
Is this working?
Is this working? Yes. Yay!
Yeah, not great.
Xbox also reportedly wanted disc support on Project Helix console as advantage over PS6. That
Who?
their new console, Project
That sounds
Helix.
stupid. It doesn't start with Xbox, so.
Sounds stupid. Xbox wants to make another Xbox. Sounds stupid. Enlightenment take. Okay, question. Do we think that would matter?
Temporarily, but it's kind of like for newer players, right? Because if you're going to lose basically all of your games by switching from Xbox to PlayStation, you're not like people are going to say that they're not going to support the PS6, and then
It's gonna sell
they're
80
going to
bajillion
go
units. Yeah.
like I don't foresee myself getting one without like an actual reason to, because I don't play on my PlayStation 5 very often, you know. But I don't foresee someone whose main system is PS5 not getting the PS6, even with the whole disc issue. Not great. Alex, you're the PlayStation guy. What do you think?
It was over 100 mil.
Up, he's on the phone with. Oh, was that
None.
Cooper? Oh, that was Cooper.
Yeah, it was Cooper.
Mom in the background. Okay. Fine. What's your thoughts, Alex?
That Sony just doesn't care. They want to
I
make
mean-
all the money, and the secondhand market hurts that 30% they get.
And
They are kind of sticking to their guns, aren't they?
Mhm.
I think I kind of agree. It's kind of too little, too late. it's like it's a good look, but now everyone kind of already has a digital library, even if they were a physical person. So
Yeah, I mean, look at me. Like most of my Switch games are digital or physical, but like Animal Crossing, Mario Kart World, Splatoon 3, like it. There's just games you don't want physically because you want to be able to play them at a moment's notice.
No, I
You
want it
know,
both. I'm just too poor.
yeah, I can't financially reason to buy every game twice.
Yeah.
Sony. Oh, speaking of the devil, Sony not budging on ending PlayStation discs in the face of fan protests. Quote: "We're going to cautiously move this forward." Sony's ironic PlayStation disc decision upends gamer conventions and threatens a $7 billion resale market. Sony's new PS5 disc-based console boxes now show label of discontinuation of discs starting January of 2028. The discontinuation is. But yeah, so if you buy a PS5 with a disc reader on it now, there's a sticker that's like, "Hey, we're not going to be making discs anymore."
cool.
Um, I remember reading something on Twitter about this, and this is what made me get off Twitter at that time. Was I read this and someone posted a photo of it. Someone was like, "It looks like someone just put that on there. It just looks like a sticker." And there were a bunch of people reply to that like, "Yeah, you idiot! It literally is a sticker that someone put on there. This wasn't like they just had to start doing that. There's not a sticker putter on machine. Like they probably have that at the factory now, but there's a whole bunch that are already out that needs warnings on them. It's like, yeah, someone put a sticker on it." And then I close the app.
Like,
Looks
this
like
is
someone just
too
put a
much.
sticker on there. Could you believe? Just maybe they did.
Could you believe this wasn't planned when they produced these consoles?
Yeah, it's a shame. Um, and I hate that I feel this, or that I have to feel this, but I do continuously feel more and more vetted about abandoning PlayStation. Like, I wasn't really sure how I felt about it at first, but I was like, you know what, damn it, no, I'm not gonna keep messing with this. And like, it continues to get more valid, and I hate that because I don't want stuff in this room to be a dust collector. But like, man, this it keeps getting worse.
It keeps getting worse all the time.
I guess I'm glad this didn't happen before Astrobot. Astrobot is going to be the last good thing I've ever thought about the PS5. That was the last time I was ever elated about that box. So I guess I'm glad I have a disc of that and I got the controller because that was genuinely a 10 out of 10. But, man.
It's been 2 years since Astrobot came out. Where's Astrobot 2?
Digital only.
Sucks.
I will not be convinced it would be that hard to make. To build on what you already have and just release a sequel.
Well,
I mean,
that's what we keep
literally
saying about
Super Mario
Odyssey.
Galaxy 2 it.
Yeah, right?
Just make a bunch more levels. It would be a real shame for that culture to disappear, quote from Final Fantasy VII Revelations director. He says that physical game releases must continue. Well,
Well,
that's not going to
good.
change anything, but I appreciate the words.
It is interesting, like every industry dev does. Like, I like physical. We should keep it going.
Yeah, dude, physical's a part of the culture, dude. It's like gaming is so big now. Sometimes I'm afraid to talk like this because I live in a pre-COVID world in my head where it's safe. But gaming is like so big now. So like some of this culture stuff kind of matters. It's not what it used to be. You know?
Yeah. It changed a lot during COVID,
Yeah.
honestly.
It got everybody
'Cause-
to realize that games aren't for kids. That anyone can have fun with them. Because everyone couldn't leave their house. They're like, well, hell, I guess I'll try one.
I guess I'll have to do something.
Like the meme of that angry bird angrily eating a cookie and then turning all soft and kawaii the second it tastes the cookie.
Yeah.
And like I think about the convention I went to for my birthday this year. That was like some of the most fun I've had in a while. There's all the like a whole huge gigantic room of like a performing center filled with tables of games of all sorts of stuff. And like all these people that are there that you can talk to and trade cool experiences with and like talk about video games of all kinds and like I don't know, like it's a whole thing, you know? It's a shame. It really is. That same guy, the Final Fantasy VII Revelation director, says open world fatigue is real. I kind of agree. Tears of the Kingdom kind of took the last of what I had.
There was so much to do in Tears of the Kingdom, and it's just like, okay, but when does it end?
Yeah, and like, I don't know, like I like that there's like it's kind of never ending. Like you can keep going back and playing it. Like I still play my original Breath of the Wild save sometimes just to be like, man, look at all this shit that I've done. And I'm still not
Look at all
done
the
with the
shit
game.
I haven't done. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about with the Ocarina of Time remake, though.
Oh, you think it's gonna be open world? I mean, I guess
I'm worried it's going to be. Yeah, what if we made Ocarina of Time now that
We don't have
like
to
Breath of the
have loading
Wild?
areas.
I
But
don't know. I think Nintendo would be smart enough to know that you shouldn't change the formula of the game you're remaking because
I mean, look at how they remake Star Fox.
this is like pre Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which reached a whole new audience because it's kind of a different game. I mean, it really is a different game. Ocarina of Time was the most ubiquitous, regardless of your feelings on it. Everybody knows what it is. You don't go and change it. You make it smoother. You implement modern creature comforts that we've grown accustomed to, but like you don't go replacing the dungeons with shrines and stuff. You're gonna make a lot of people very mad if you do, including I think this show.
Oh, very mad.
On a video I was watching, they suggested the idea of what if Ocarina of Time's remake is like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where although they misunderstood what 7 remake is, but whatever. But like that's a sequel, and it overhauled a ton of different things. Which I guess it's possible they do in this. We don't know anything. We have a 30-second clip.
Yeah. But like the identity, you didn't change. Final Fantasy VII's identity did not change in the remake. It's an RPG. It's not really, so much turn-based anymore. It kind of is. It's like real time. They updated the flavor, but it's still an RPG that follows the story. The story's also been elongated now and made much more rich because we're a lot better at that these days. So like I could see that kind of thing where like it's not 100% carbon copy. They changed the flavor a little bit, but you can't go changing core things. You can't go changing the characters. You can't go
Can't make
changing
it into a
like
dating sim.
yeah, like turn-based
Ocarina of
static 2D
Time, the
versus
dating
real time walking around, whatever. Like the battle systems are different, but it's similar, and they still use like spells and attacks that are the same as the ones in the old game, and like it's all still there. I'd be okay with that if they change. If they mix it up a little, but they don't change the game as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you Tears of the Kingdom Ocarina of Time, I think you might cause a schism. I think that's what they call that.
It will not end well, that's for sure.
No.
Cameron, it's the perfect one to be a dating game. You already have 3 girls that people like.
Okay, but you don't change the whole game into a dating sim.
You
Zelda,
got,
Zelda, Sheik, and
yeah. Oh no, Zelda and Sheik. I was not considering different people. I was talking about Zelda, Melon, and who's the other one? The girl in the forest that I'm forgetting her name. Like your friend.
Ariel. No,
Is that the green-haired girl? No,
No.
the one you grew up
I thought
with.
it starts with an
It's
S.
Sarah.
She's a sage. I guess spoilers for a 30-year-old game.
It's getting a remake.
Saria.
Yeah, that's it.
That was close with Sarah. Saria. Yeah, the one with the that gives you the ocarina before the actual ocarina.
Right. It is Melon in that game, right? Because then in Ocarina of, or Majora's Mask,
I've
the
heard-
two models are Romani and Crema.
Malon. I haven't
Yeah.
heard
Malon.
I've never heard
and
that
then,
pronunciation before, but I'll buy it.
What's
Yeah, Malon, Saria, and Princess Rudo.
yeah, and Zelda. There you go. Wow, there's a lot of dating options. Something for everyone. The weird fish people have heard of.
Yeah, the Vaporeon crowd.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Impa, by the way, when I said Sheik. I was like, I don't think that's right. Aren't Zelda and Sheik the same person?
Yes.
And I was thinking of Impa. A large majority, 83% to be in fact, of PS5 discs don't require any internet connection or download to install. You can install and play completely offline. You can't do it with GTA 7 though. Ask me how I know. Fuckers. I'm so salty. So salty about that.
Wait, GT7, not GTA 7, right?
Correct.
No, he's playing the next one from 20
Yeah,
years.
they contacted me. That's how important I am in the gaming world. They're like, we need you to test play GTA 7 so we can incorporate your input in 18 years.
Correct.
Right, it's all microtransactions.
18 years.
You have to spend $30 a month in this beta test every month for the next 18 years until the game comes out, and we'll see if it makes enough money for us. I don't know why I signed up to do that, but
Nah. It's bi-noonly. You have to pay twice every noon.
what? Bi-noonly?
Yeah.
That's a unique one.
I saw it on
Bi-noonly. Also, wouldn't that
I
be
saw it on,
every other
Xbox
noon?
Comics. No. It was described as twice every noon.
Twice every noon. That's that's going in the chat. That's good. Shigeru Miyamoto thinks people don't care about console specs that much anymore, and believes Nintendo provides gameplay that only we can create. Quote.
I think he's kind of right. We
To
talk
some
about
extent. It depends on the
yeah, to
person.
some extent, but we talk about all the time on the show how we think we've kind of reached.
Well, as we've said before, PlayStation doesn't even utilize the specs that they have. Like we're getting PS6 and PS5 hasn't even been limited yet. You know?
I think people do care, but people will also put up with pretty bad performance if it's the only way they can play it. I guarantee you, I would have much preferred to play Breath of the Wild at 1080 60. That's all I'm asking. Or hell, even 720 60. The frame rate is really just 60. I would have done a lot to play that somewhere else, but I could not. So, like, I'll put up with it. It's not impossible to play the game. So, yeah, to some extent, people don't care. If there's only one option to play the game and it's fine performance-wise, people will get over it. Breath of the Wild still won Game of the Year that year, despite running bad. Like, literally dipping below 20 FPS at times. Very, very poorly ran game. Especially at launch before they optimized some more things. But despite all of that, it literally won Game of the Year. So, like, people will obviously put up with it. It's not a requirement to make good games. So,
I guess it's fair that some people won't.
Some won't, yes, but a lot will. Clearly.
We're in the some category.
Like, I put up with it. It's fine. And yeah, I don't care about like the Switch not having the most power. But like, especially now as a PC guy, I would certainly prefer if I could play my Switch games on my PC because they would for sure run better. But I am not crazy hacker man, and I'm not on the bleeding edge of emulation, so I don't really care to do that. I would rather just play on the Switch. It's fine. And the Switch 2 is a lot better, so now I don't really care that much. But how soon we forget the Switch 1 ran like bad.
Dog water. Bro, have you tried to play Minecraft on the Switch?
I put a lot. I'm not an embarrassing amount of hours, but a shocking amount of hours on Minecraft for Switch.
Oh dang. I can't lie. I feel like the 3DS world was smaller, but I feel like it ran so much better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I can agree with that.
Did you ever play the 3DS version?
Well, they just ported Pocket essentially, didn't they?
I have played the 3DS version. The render distance is 0.
It's abysmal. Yeah.
And
the world generation, tiny.
But like,
I've hit
at
the
time, I don't remember it was that bad.
Out.
But this was like pre-COVID when I was playing this a lot on Switch.
That makes
and
sense.
the game has expanded a lot and bloated a lot in that time. So like, I wouldn't be surprised now if it's just way worse than it used to be. But like, it was, bearable. Especially like at the time, the Steam Deck didn't exist, so there was nothing else I had that could play Minecraft on the go. It was kind of like, whoa, holy shit, this is actually a full Minecraft, and it's more than playable. The only thing that made me quit was I tried to make a zombie farm for XP grinding, and I built this whole ass thing, and then it didn't work, and I found out, oh, this actually only works on Java Edition, and I said I quit. I literally have I haven't played it since. But it was like 50 hours or something. It was a lot.
Good lord. Okay, that is a lot.
That's a lot for the console version.
I think it had something to do with the fact that it was just
portable.
Oh, I can play it on the toilet.
That is pretty good. See, toilet chair, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, but if it's portable, you can just go to the toilet and save yourself cleaning out a bucket. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. But where's the fun in that?
Where's the sport in that? That's so cursed. Miyamoto also was pleased to sell the original Nintendo Switch for 8 years, as customers aren't always looking for the best specs. Yeah, back to the same point. I don't know, dog. Towards the end, it really was like, are we serious? Some games, like third-party games, running at 500p, 30 FPS. Like, what are we doing here? And yeah, if it's the only way I can play it portably, I will put up with pretty bad performance just because it's my only option.
It's portable.
But that doesn't mean
But
I don't
especially-
want it to look better.
Better.
Yeah, but especially
Well-
now with like the Steam Deck and stuff, it's a whole different time.
Yeah, and even like it's crazy how far past the Steam Deck we are. Like the Ally X and the Legion Go 2 and stuff, those things are pushing like 1440p, 120 FPS kind of thing. The Steam Deck is
Dang, that's
pretty
crazy.
bad in comparison to those devices. We've come a long way. No, I don't think about that
Oh,
all the
they're-
time. Why do you ask?
although their batteries definitely aren't going to hold up as well.
Oh yeah, the battery life
like
is
you
bad.
you can kind of see it in the games that have been developed since like released for the Switch since the Switch 2 launched, like Tomodachi Life, where it's like, oh, here's a dream where you push the meat off of essentially a high dive and they go ricocheting around the island. That is set
I
to
think that's
just
called murder.
daytime. No, like it's bungee jumping. But like it's set to daytime exclusively because they don't want to have to deal with dynamic lighting on top of a physics engine, you know? Like it's just you've got all these limitations when you're limiting yourself to hardware that was old before you even released the system.
Hardware that was similar in power to your last console, which was similar to a console made in 2005. We reached some limitations. But like, I don't know. I think Nintendo goes too far sometimes with this, but it is a good philosophy to spend extra effort to like squeeze out all the performance you can out of a device. There's merit to that.
Mhm.
They
it's
can make it
certainly better
frustrating.
than-
But
I'd rather them utilize like it's like, oh, this is definitely where the limitation is, and not, oh, here's you know a 2D game on PS5. Like what are we using these specs for if not for an actual game? You know, like
True.
why did we need these specs?
Miyamoto imagines a future where Mii's are featured on personal IDs.
Hey, you're getting that now.
That's
Yeah, I was
the-
gonna say I think I'm about to have me one of those.
Get it? Me?
Haha.
Cooper, I'm gonna make you pay by noon like.
Oh no.
I do keep daydreaming about someone cool in the gaming industry being there the day that I'm there on Happen Chance and signing my steelbook. I know that's not going to happen, but I can't stop thinking like, man, what if it did though?
What if it
That'd
did
be so
though?
sick.
I'm so excited for that museum, dude. I'm so excited for Japan. We're freaking less than a month away. I'm going to be over there in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm kind of terrified. not
That's
gonna lie.
crazy.
That's
Let's
insane.
go.
Anyway, we'll talk about more of that in a minute. Nintendo says it has no legal duty to pass its U.S. tariff refunds on to customers. This one is old, and also, are you shocked? There was no way any company in the world was going to get that tariff money from the government and give it back to the consumers. I don't care who you're talking about.
I was about to say.
Ain't no
Supposedly
one
there's
doing
a
that.
few companies doing it, but it's like not. It's nothing. It's none of the major companies that need like no company that actually can afford the bad publicity is taking the L on that money. They're taking it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Does Nintendo suck for this? Yeah, but like, are they the only one doing it? No.
I
No.
would have said they're realistic at least. I mean, and
Basically, all of
honest.
them are, and this is why all companies suck.
Yeah. At least they're not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Giving them a refund should have been like, yes, I have to fix.
Or like, wait a minute, why aren't we getting the refunds?
True.
Why are the companies getting the refunds?
Because didn't you hear companies are people?
Yeah, right.
Since when?
Since forever. And by forever, I mean 1776, I think. I think that's when history started.
Oh wow.
In the beginning, there was George Washington.
But
You-
Christopher Columbus. Right.
Christopher Columbus was a mirage idea made up by reptilians.
Oh,
I'm sorry you're just
Which-
having to find out like this.
that's so sad. But like, what about he soared the ocean blue in 1772?
Aliens.
Oh,
Just like
Or no, reptilians, sorry.
1772. What?
Reptilian
No.
aliens.
yeah. It rhymes, so it's got to be right. When else would you have soared the ocean
Christopher
blue?
Columbus was made up by reptilians, and this has to rhyme to be true Dustillions.
True.
Yeah.
That's the best I got. Pocopia version 2.0.0 is now available. This is the first
Not
wave of the
playing.
paid DLC, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Stupid game. Not playing.
I need to go back to Pocopia.
Yeah, they're
It's
currently
exclusive to Switch
doing.
2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, stupid game.
Stupid Dame, don't care, bad, sucks.
Yeah, bad.
They're
Stupid
currently
baby game.
doing a Zorua event. I don't know how it works though. Honestly, I don't know how any of the Pocopia events work.
I barely understand how Pocopia works.
Fair. Me too.
Like I play and I don't understand what I'm doing, but still, yeah, that was literally wasn't that my review of it? Like I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but all of a sudden I just spent 10 hours playing this game.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your review.
Yeah.
Might fuck around and buy this DLC for this game I don't play. Who knows? Oh yeah, Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave had a direct yesterday. I assume you guys watched it.
I watched
I
it.
did not.
to avoid
I
the
am not
spoilers.
actually.
The freaking Three Houses guy didn't watch it.
Yeah,
like,
right.
gatekeeping.
I just. Oh, I was also at the parks, which
Oh,
I'll say
okay.
so.
Fair.
I just haven't had a chance.
Well, Alex, why don't you take the reins for this? You watched it. What do you think of it? Was it good? Everything you
I
wanted?
thought it was pretty good. It looked a lot like Three Houses, but they fixed one of the bigger issues being that you can pick any of the. You can jump routes during a single save. So you can
Oh,
be
that's a good
like,
choice.
yeah. But it also means the endings probably aren't going well, based on what we know from spoilers. I'm trying to avoid those. It's probably going to be one ending or a couple endings, not the varied endings of Three Houses.
Hmm.
I don't know. And then afterwards, not in the thing, they talked about how they released on the Nintendo app that the character's fully customizable with like hair and skin and blah blah blah.
Customizable characters. I've never heard that one before.
That's new.
Nintendo patent machine right now.
I don't know. It just felt like if you like Fire Emblem, you'll like this. You
Well,
know,
I hate Fire Emblem, so
that's crazy.
Cooper says
It's hard
actively
being a
having looked
hater, bro.
for his.
It's really hard to be a
True,
hater.
is.
Cooper loves being a hater.
I do.
He might actually like Fire Emblem, but like he can't say it. You just
Right.
you're not allowed to say you like things as a hater.
No, you can't. Like, I'm pretty sure it takes away your hater card or something.
Crazy.
Nintendo Music's also got some tracks from the game available now.
Trash.
All right, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about the games we've been playing, the games we've been buying, what the hell we've been doing for 2 weeks. Everything in between. We use a wheel here to determine who goes first. It's a tight race between who's gotten first the most times and who's gotten last the most times. Pull up the stats. Let's see. Time's gone last. Oh, yeah. So Alex and I are still tied for time's gone last. Cameron is in a very close third place. And I am. Oh no, I'm comfortably in the lead again for going first. I've got a 2 or 3 shield. Oh wow, no, 6 shield on Cameron.
Yep.
All right, let's see who we got. Speak of the devil, it's actually me. Well, I'm losing my not going last trophy today, I think.
Don't worry, best for last. I'm gonna be going last to this week.
Is it weird that I want the last place one more than I want this first place one?
It's
'cause you
the
already have
last
the first
race
one.
is more competitive.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
It's like the saying: if you aren't first, you're last.
So, I have played a lot. I'll show you guys this. I finished my lighted shelf, and
Yeah.
I put the Virtual Boy in there because I was like, oh, that's a cool thing to display in there. So, it looks very nice. I like it a lot. It makes me very happy to look
I
over
see
there.
the VR2 under the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, they got the VR2 and the controllers. I got my arcade stick, and then my 2 handheld shelves that I talked about before.
Ooh, I like that.
So that's nice. I
You
have
take down
touched
the
my
skin
Switch.
tar?
Say what?
Can you take down the skin tar?
No, it's over there. The glowy.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I touched my Switch, and I didn't just touch it, but I actually played it. I played like several dungeons worth of Link's Awakening for some reason.
Yay.
Let's
I
go.
played
it's better.
some Animal Crossing, which I need to play more of because I just found out there's a great white shark, and I have not caught one of those. I am really enjoying Animal Crossing now because now nobody cares about it, and I can just play like half an hour a couple times a week. And because I didn't play the whole year, I only played spring. There's a ton of stuff I have not caught in all the other seasons. So like it's actually worth it for me to go and spend time fishing and catching bugs and stuff because there's still new stuff to
Yeah.
find. I'm
There's a
really
lot of
glad
new
I
stuff.
didn't
Nice.
exhaust that. So like wow, this game is like it's like what Animal Crossing is supposed to be now. So I've been really enjoying that. I'm really glad that update came out earlier this year and like added a ton of new content and items and kind of sparked me back playing it because I've been pretty consistent with it. It's fun. Played
Love to hear it.
the game of the week, obviously. Messing a lot with my Steam Deck again. Also been touching that again and playing Resident Evil 9. I finally was like, okay, I'm ready to start an actual save that's not on Insanity so I can play through it and beat these challenges and get the cool weapons and then play Insanity.
Lemon Cindy. Yeah.
I like put it off because I didn't want to replay the story that I'd already played on Insanity before I got there, but it didn't take that long. On casual mode, it's so easy. Oh my god. So it's pretty enjoyable not really having to worry about the like any challenge of thing right now. Just work on the challenges. Um, so yeah, I've been doing that on the deck. I found this crazy thing. So Pokemon Gen 1 has been fully decompiled. And what that
Right.
means is that you can make it run natively on anything now if you know how to do it. So one of these things is called Gen 1 Recomp, which is recompiled. And it's like a program you download, it's free. You import a ROM of red, blue, or yellow, and it opens up a whole bunch of stuff. You can change the rule set if you want, or you can keep it the way it was. You can fix the bugs if you want, or leave them the way they were. There's a whole bunch of additional features. You can stack save files and stuff. It's kind of like if, for some reason, a Game Boy game was made available on PC today, like multiple save files,
Interesting.
but it's like more than just an emulator. It's running natively, in fact, so it's way different. And because it's running natively, that means you can mod it. Someone made a mod that makes that game 3D. It is a wild experience playing that game in 3D. It's still all like Game Boy graphics and stuff, and music and everything, but it's just now Minecrafted. Like, but it doesn't look like Minecraft. It looks like the game. It's wild, and you could do
Interesting.
first person and third person. And like you actually have to walk and face people now when you talk to them. It's so wild. So I played like probably half an hour of that just to try it out. I was really interested in it. It's super cool, and I highly recommend you guys watch a video of it or something. It's fascinating. So I got that running on my deck too, because that was like a good thing to carry around and mess with. Um, I played a little bit of my Game Boy Color because Link's Awakening got me thinking about that. So I didn't play anything super serious. I just played some like Mario and stuff. Um, oh, let's see what else. Played more Forza 6. Went to my other Alex buddy house last week. He got a new wheel in. My wheel is a 2 Newton meter wheel, so that's like the torque it can provide at any one moment. His is 9, and I know 9 Newton meters doesn't sound like a lot, but it is crazy how strong that wheel is. It's pretty realistic. It's strong enough now to like when
Nice.
you wreck when you wreck, you need to let go of the wheel because it could like
Ooh.
break something if you're not careful.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And like for 9 Newton meters, you'd have to be really, really stupid to break something. They do make wheels that'll do it pretty easily, but I'm not about all that.
Just in case you want the realism.
Yeah.
I think at that point I'll just go to drive a real car. Break stuff the old-fashioned way, you know.
That I mean, yeah, it's crazy how that is in like real life though. Like IndyCar, one of the drivers wrecked at the last race I had watched in a practice, and they were fine. But like when the wheel hit the wall, the physical wheel, and the steering wheel spun because of that reaction, it almost like broke his knee. Like it hit him right above the knee and the thigh. He got a pretty bad bone bruise from it, but luckily
Really?
didn't break anything. But then if that hit his knee, it would have exploded his knee. It's kind of scary, honestly. But anyway, went and tried that. It was fun. Played some Forza 6 and some rally games. I also played a bunch of Forza 6 on my own. A little bit of Stardew Valley, like one day. Where's the Stardew Valley? Not much. Some GBA games. And then yeah, COD Black Ops 2 on that Plutonium server that I had set up. I think that's it. I hope we're gonna
Mm.
hope that it is. Let's see who's next.
Alex.
He was. You're right. It is.
Let's go.
I can't believe you're
Yes.
right. I'm kind of upset that you're right, honestly.
Oh wow. like I said, best for last. So give me last.
Okay. All right. Let's run through them. Persona, right, and Rivals. the game of the week we had to play, but not really. Also, we'll get to it. Some Stardew Valley a bit. I got to the end of summer in that where I am right now because I did the Jelly Festival, but that's not new. I beat Resident Evil Requiem.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Finally.
I sat down while we were home and I just played it several nights and just got through it.
But it's been so long. I didn't even know what I wanted to talk to you about in the game. That's how long it's been.
The
got nothing.
ending, I think.
Oh yeah, which ending did you pick?
The
first time.
The good one, because Karen was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, I can confirm that he picked Charlie Salopus. Like, what are you doing? He picked the other one.
So I
So he had
did
to-
have to run it back and
Twice, yeah, because he had to run. It doesn't send you back to see what the other ending is if you pick to release it. So he had to go back through, from the previous last save area, and then he had to run it back again after he got the bad ending, so
just to
that
clean up.
because it saved on the bad ending.
So I did do it. And then I played a lot of Leon Must Die or whatever it's called.
I saw that when I booted the game back up, and I was like, I need to play that. I never really gave that a shot.
I don't know. I was like, this is fine, and then I just kept playing rounds of it. So it's more than fine. It helps that I already shoot for headshots. Anyways, just because I've played too many of them.
Fair.
I don't know. I'm annoyed because I nearly won a run like very early on. The only reason I didn't is because I really don't understand Victor's phase 1, so I just took a ton of damage. So when I loaded, I got him to phase 2 in that run, which is all it would have taken. He got one swipe and knocked me out.
Mm.
It's a roguelike, so when you die, you start over from the beginning.
Yeah. So what's your rating? We gotta know.
0.
Crazy work, Coop.
Haven't played it, don't care.
I don't know, because there's a lot I really like, and then there's some dumb things, which is mostly story, which I guess isn't surprising for a Resident Evil game. Like an 8 or a 9. It's really good, right? But I think the stories of 7 and 8 and 2 were better.
Oh yeah, I for sure agree with that.
And the villain, both Victor and what's his name, not Wesker, but obviously a clone of Wesker, Zeno or whatever his name is. They're there to Aura Farm. What do they actually do?
I don't know. I thought Victor was a pretty good villain.
And Victor's not that bad, but
I kind of
Zeno's there to Aura Farm.
I totally agree with Zeno. Yeah, he's just like literally mogging. Yeah, I agree. The story does lack a little bit for the sake of action and moving things along, but
So I was reading the different achievements in the game after I beat it, right? And one's called the final puzzle. and I looked up how to do it. It's so complicated.
The final puzzle.
Yeah. It's reunite the sister or not sisters, whatever. But you need to get a doll on one run. And to get the doll, you need to where you can drop the bodies. You can get 3 different levels of blood. The second one comes from which is you need the second or third, but you need to wait 15 minutes at least where the bodies are dropping into the water.
Weird.
And then if you get the right wording when you're running away from the room that after Victor blows it up, you can collect the doll. And there's like a puzzle you have to solve that requires DNA sequencing readings and blah blah blah. Like this is a complicated puzzle that people figured out how to solve because they read the game's code.
Yeah, that is wild.
The
I'll
final
have to
puzzle.
look
Oh
that
yes,
up.
hacking the game.
It's fascinating, like how to do this puzzle, and I'm kind of mad I didn't know about it then when I was in the room because I could have gotten the doll. I would have waited the 15 minutes. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up for my current playthrough.
It's how I found out when you get the hand from Big Sister, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
You can take the hand to the sequencing rooms, and it will load a sequence
Interesting.
like the.
Also, I gotta say, I don't think Resident Evil could be a 10 just because of Grace's like stuttering, moaning thing. It's not cute or funny or even applicable. You can do it a little. You can't do it for every single sentence you say. Who are you? I don't know. Oh God! Just speak, woman. Damn. I literally thought that. I kind of got mad towards the end of the game, the first playthrough. I was like, they're really just letting her do this every single thing, every single sentence.
I thought it was weird that in I didn't fully watch it, but I read comments on it, so I could be wrong, right? Because I forgot to watch it because I'd seen it at work. But they did a video where the 2 voice actors switched.
I had the April
But
Fool's.
Oh yeah, I
yeah,
seen
but
that.
according to the comments on that, she's still doing the stuttering while pretending to be Leon. Is that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She reads Leon's lines, but in her voice, in Grace's voice.
Without the stutter, how are they supposed to know that it's her?
Yeah, how are they gonna know that she's scared? I don't know. Maybe because she's a small woman in a fucking psychiatric center with an 8 foot tall burned skin man. Maybe that's why she's scared. Also, something. She watched her mother get shot. Maybe that has something to do with it. We don't need the stutter, guys. We understand. Yeah, it's. Anyway, I'm glad you finished it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about damn time.
Indeed.
Dude, it was so much easier than the small screen I play on, which I think helped.
I believe it.
Was playing it on a big screen instead of trying to not squint, but like,
Have to basically get close to it.
yeah.
What else you got?
Um, we watched a lot of movies while we were home and did a lot of cleaning and throwing out furniture.
We threw out furniture. Alex did not help with most of the furniture.
Tattletale.
It's his favorite pastime. I don't know. I might be forgetting something. I don't know. 2 weeks is hard to remember.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's see if Cooper was right.
Yes, sir. I'm always right.
I don't think
No
that's true.
fucking way.
Am I really?
Yeah, it's close.
Let's
but
go.
You're last. Karen, you're up.
Alright. So
Nuke the
let's see,
show.
let's see.
Cut the show. I'm done. I'm out.
Oh wow. Oh.
Just like Cooper. All right, so let's see. Oh, is that? So Splatoon Raiders came out after the last show. So I played an okay amount of Raiders. You know, recording it, so not exactly able to focus on it while we are trying to move furniture and such. I really, really hope that I'm far enough in that I've got all the arcade games because that's what I've been doing during the show. None of these beat Squid Jump. I'm sorry, Splatoon team. Nothing beats Squid Jump. These are all okay, but they're not as good. I'm enjoying it so far. It's just I'm not getting the RNG I need to get good weapons. I don't like my best weapons being what is my best weapon? Squelcher maybe. I don't know. Nothing that I would use in one of the numbered titles. That's for sure. I haven't even seen an arrow spray. Obviously, with the release of Splatoon Raiders, I got the Raiders trio. And then the week after, I got the RE9 amiibo and tapped those in and got their skins for the weapons. Thank you, Capcom. Very cool. Bought some Pokemon cards since they were actually on shelves for the first time, and I don't know how long it's been since I've seen Pokemon cards on shelves.
Oh, I pulled a $5 card actually.
Cooper did pull a $5 card. So he busted up my hand a little bit. I think I mentioned that earlier. I don't remember if that was before or after the show started.
Punched a car frame.
Mm, let's see what else. Tomodachi Life, obviously. I played Kirby Air Riders for whatever event they were just running. I don't remember. Yeah, so did that. Played it at. Played. We were going to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We didn't get to it, but Cooper and I played some Mario Kart World. He helped me with the Boomerang knockout tour up until Mirror Mode, and then I finally just had to.
Hey,
To be
speaking
fair,
of,
He was
Mirror Mode,
he
like
was doing
20
well.
times.
We
We
did.
kept having to restart.
We kept not making it to the gate.
speaking of, I have not really paid attention to the Mario Kart World updates. The two new knockout tours, are there actually 8 and you just don't get to see them until you beat the first 2, or are there only 2 right now and there's more coming?
Only 2 right now, and then more eventually.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask. Anyway.
Yeah, so you're not behind if you're waiting for more. Let's see. Played Yoshi and the Mysterious Book because I was trying to beat it before Splatoon Raiders released, and obviously didn't get around to that. And then played Game of the Week. I played Abduction with Alex and Cooper.
That's fun.
The we went and saw Spider-Man: Brand New Day. That was pretty good. I liked it a lot. I done a lot. A lot of it's just been moving furniture, trying to get stuff done at home. Let's see, what else? Like, oh, we got the Amiibo display changed out.
Oh yeah. I didn't say anything about that at the beginning of the show because I wanted you to say that, but it does look very good, and I'm sure it's
Yeah,
a lot more pleasing to the eyes.
yeah, it looks a lot better than Desk. You know,
Desk.
Ooh.
definitely need some shelves or something. Gotta space the Amiibo out somehow, some way. Because obviously that is not designed for Amiibo. That is designed for plates or whatever, something tall. There's way too much space between the every level for it not to be something significantly taller. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work whenever I get around to bringing the rest of the Amiibo home. Which, depending on how things go, may or may not be semi soon. I don't know. However things play out. I don't see the air riders fitting, especially once there's 7 of them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some like floating shelves or something on the back wall that are like thin, but like obviously big
Yeah.
enough to support Amiibo. Because then you could probably fit like 2 or 3 levels on each section there, and that would give
Right.
you a lot more
There's
space.
plenty of space for it. But if I could get like 4 across, I could do a bunch of the series. Or like, 4 spacing wise, 4 for, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'll have to play with it.
You must delve into the dark ancient art of carpentry.
Yeah, sure. Keep meaning to do the VR games. I think those released the Nintendo the virtual board games. I think those
On the
released.
Switch.
Oh yeah.
Um, but I've been tired, dude. It's so much basement.
I believe it.
We didn't get everything done. Oh, and for the first time in 3 years, we bought Disney party tickets. We're going to Not So Scary next month with Chelsea's friend Joy, who you met at the wedding.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, that's exciting. Alex and I need to figure out costumes. Because either that or I know Chelsea and Joy have said they're going as Tinkerbell and the Dark Fairy from Disney Fairies. So they've suggested Clink and Bobble, who are 2 of the only male fairies in the series. I'm like, well,
She wants you to
I don't
dress up
really
as a
want to be.
twink.
Yes,
Mmm.
that's yep.
Mmm.
So I'm like, I could like I just got a haircut, but I'm like I could grow it out again and then be Anakin Skywalker. I would not mind being Anakin
Oh, dude.
Skywalker.
Okay, I'm glad you went there with that.
You
I
thought
thought
that
you
was
were talking about your haircut in relation
be
to
the
like. Well, it's like,
twink.
yeah, well, I could be a twink. I just got a
I
haircut, but
could
I
be
can
the
get another
twink.
one. It's like,
I could get another no. Just let it grow out and be Anakin Skywalker. You know,
I think the funnier idea is Alex being a twink,
No.
because that one's even like, yeah, yeah, it's cursed. So Anakin Skywalker.
yeah, that was a little suggestion Alex and I had years ago when we thought about going. So it's it's been in the cards. It has to happen at some point. And then I think might be everything. Yeah, because the only other thing is just trying to figure out work stuff now that I'm back. Nobody knows what we're doing. It's great.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remembered the other thing that was off my list, but I've been playing. I've messed around a lot with the PS3 emulator, and I've been playing primarily Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. I beat a couple levels.
Nice.
I remember why I don't and it might be a halfway decent question, but why I really don't play games hard anymore. I feel accomplished doing it, but it usually extends my playtime a lot. Like
That's
I know
because
I can do it.
As we age, short games become extremely appealing,
Yeah,
and that also includes shortening games by playing
exactly.
them on easy. Yeah, I thought that with playing Resident Evil on this playthrough, I was like, wow, I got through all that stuff I was putting off in like half an hour or less, just because it was so easy.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but you get it, right? It's like I can do it and I feel accomplished doing it and I know I can still do it, but like don't want to put the time into
yeah,
doing it.
it's not really a difficulty thing. It's a time sink thing.
Well, also like this is an older game where you can upgrade the Spider-Man. And I did it with no upgrades on the first fight, which probably made it way harder than it should have been. Because I basically he took like a third of, if he landed a hit, he would take like a third of my health bar with each
Crazy.
hit.
Damn.
I was like, yes, this is why I don't play games on harder difficulties. Unless I'm really confident in that game.
Kingdom Hearts.
RPGs, I'm pretty confident in, yeah.
Yeah. As Scott the Woz would say, yeah, so what? I'm a bitch. What about it? Keep walking.
Plug. True.
All right, Cooper, finish this out.
All right, so best for last. So I've been playing Game of the Week. I got mad at Game of the Week.
Wait, no, you posted that meme.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I was enjoying that.
I did. I tried to see how far it would go. It goes on forever, dude. You can just keep hitting continue and continue and continue. I said, man,
Well,
screw this
yeah,
game.
because it's an arcade game, so
It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
Though.
it's
just-
an
yeah,
arcade game where the quarters are unlimited.
It's kinda goes through.
Exactly.
I think it's well made. We'll get to that in a minute. But I've been playing a lot of Minecraft.
Shocker
I've been
there.
and also watching a lot of like movies with the boys and such. Here, let me take a screenshot.
Oh boy.
1 second. The map art I've been working on.
Oh, map art.
Give me a second. Okay. So I just finished this like last night. I think it turned out pretty well. I'm working on another one right now. I'm building the platform for another one right now.
Dang, bro, you should get into making art on like a Commodore 64.
I think it'd be fun.
Because that literally looks like Commodore 64 art. Like
Let me
that
look it up.
That's
people
crazy
will
cool.
do. That's pretty awesome, dog.
Yeah.
Thank you. Commodore 64.
Is this why you don't have time to play any other games?
Pretty much. It looks like an old computer.
It is an old computer.
Oh,
Oh, while we were moving,
Oh yeah,
Our
wait, I
parents'
forgot.
bed.
Never mind. That requires advanced programming. Never mind. It's less about art at that point.
it
I
has
mean, it is
Tetris.
art, but it's own
I'm
kind of
getting
art.
one.
It has Tetris.
we moved our parents' bed and we found another Commodore 64 game. I just had it at the shelf.
Nice. I still haven't messed much with my actually at all with my. I got a flash cart for Commodore 64. Because like
Interesting.
hell, I'm gonna be buying Commodore 64 games. I do not care about that thing enough to do that, but I would like to play some of them. I want to see how hard life was in the 80s, in the early 80s.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Games were just designed to be difficult, so you couldn't beat the game before you had to return it.
True. I played, like Cameron said, I played Abduction. We watched a lot of Spider-Man movies. We watched the original Tobey Maguire trilogy. We watched the newest one. We actually watched all the Tom Hollands as well. I gotta watch Andrews now, I guess, because I watched all the other
You ever
ones.
notice how as soon as Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man turned evil, he started to answering the phone with Shalom?
Yes, we literally figured
Yes.
that out.
You ever notice that?
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
What's his name? What's his name?
food for thought.
It would help if I knew what you were talking about, Cooper. And all you
Sam
said.
Raimi.
Yeah, the
Why did
director.
Sam Raimi include this?
What did he mean by this?
What did he mean by this? Hilarious. Oh, dude, Tobey Maguire just pisses me off though, because you got all these women hit on you, and you go for like the one girl that kisses like every dude in the movie.
Hey man, you like what you like,
I guess so.
and it's not illegal to be a cuck. You can do it if you want.
But like, I don't know. If I had a, it was a Russian chick, right? She was Russian. Ursula.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I had a Russian chick hitting on me, I don't know.
I mean,
Something's gonna be Russian.
um,
Sorry.
so don't give Cooper a security clearance because he will fold under. He will immediately fold.
not even pressure.
Travels
just
out of the
like,
country, and a
fold.
random hot woman for no reason walks up to you and has a bunch of interest in you, and you're just like, "Yeah, this is just because I'm awesome."
Dude, of course. Why else? I haven't been
To
playing.
be fair,
a lot.
Cooper wouldn't remember any of the secrets he's supposed to be holding on to.
Oh no, my memory is terrible.
Yeah, she'd be like, "You motherfucker!" Like after already taking your kidney or whatever, and you're like laying there in that tub of ice. She's like, "Where are the secrets?" And you're like, "Oh, I left them at home where they're safe. You were supposed to bring them here. That's why they flew you out here." Oh,
Who flew me out where?
yeah. What? What? Who are you?
What?
He did
Where's
what
my
in his cup?
kidney? Give me that back.
What's with the scar?
And the ice. Yeah. Why does my stomach hurt?
Have I been? Let me check my recent Steam. Mecha Chameleon. What was the last time I played? July. Ooh, no, it's been a minute since I played that. Yeah, that's all I've been really doing. It's the game of the week in Minecraft, and then obviously furniture moving and stuff like that. We played the little board game called Abduction, and like you got to do like different patterns to get points. I kind of wish it was like Puyo Puyo, where you could just do multiple patterns in one round, but they don't let you do that.
Yeah, I don't think Alex was sold on it until he won.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's go. I still don't understand the point of screwing over your opponents, though. Like, you certainly can, but I didn't
Dude.
use a single
Oh.
card on my opponents.
It also makes me mad that you can't use the opponent spell, like spells that can be used on
Whoever
opponents
wants it to
on
be
their
quick
opponent's turn.
play.
I want it to be like, yeah, I want to be able to do instants, like instant sorceries. I can't.
No, you just have to hope it screwed them over when you use it on your turn.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And that's my point of not ever using it on the opponents and just getting points.
Yeah. Oh, I went to a work meeting. I got there kind of late because I woke up kind of late, and then
Wow, shocker.
right, I was like, oh shit. It was like 12 o'clock. I was supposed to be at like 11, and then I
You
went.
missed a whole damn meeting. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I know. And then I went to apparently the wrong building. I see my big boss Tom, right? I'm like, oh shit. He's like, oh Jackson, dude, don't worry. Everyone's getting the building mixed up. That's the student center. We're supposed to be at the student and faculty center. I said, oh, okay. He's like, don't worry. Everyone's been getting that mixed up today. I'll drive you over there. I was an hour and a half late after we got over there. I was like, I didn't know. I was like, man, darn, dude, these buildings are so confusing. I didn't even I didn't mention that.
Hour
Yeah,
and a half
boy, playing his
late.
cards, playing the hand he's
Yeah, dude,
dealt.
I was like, you're giving me an out. I'm taking it. That's absolutely. And then I got hella uniforms. They handed me two. I was like, could I get one more? And they were like, sure, why not? I was like, yes. So I have hella chef coats now. I have 7 total. I have one for every day of the week. Um, other than that, I've been chilling. I got 2 more weeks, or a little less than 2 weeks, so school starts back. So gonna enjoy it.
Play Astro.
No, that's a real game. What about map art? Minecraft map art.
I think we have time for both. Bless you.
No, no.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Anyway.
no.
To the game of the week.
All right, game of the week. Sega Bass Fishing. Competitive game. So we did 2 minutes of arcade mode. We kept track of how far we got, how many fish we caught, and the size of the biggest fish we caught. The way arcade mode works is that you get 2 minutes in the first area and then 1 minute in every area after to meet a quota of fish in terms of weight. And it is, let's say, not fair, to put it lightly, because it is an arcade game at the end of the day. There's a regular mode now that changes the gameplay so it's, enjoyable over for a longer period of time. But
Yeah.
so I guess we'll do two awards for this one. We'll do most fish and we'll do biggest fish. Or should we also do farthest area? Should we do one for each?
Oh damn! I would have actually tried. Dude, I literally did the first area to try to I tried to RNG it, try to get the big fish in the first area
I
one.
thought it was Big Fish.
Yeah,
Oh, we were just doing big fish.
I thought. I
There's
definitely would have
one-
gone way further.
I had the other sets just in case, but I think if I'd known, it was very poorly designed, right? It just kind of had stats tracked. The game only really counts what the biggest
you
fish
had.
is, though, because
Yeah.
that's what goes on the leaderboard at the end, and that's what's
Okay, well,
put
we'll just
as
do
your
biggest fish.
best, right? So, because I definitely got more fish on other runs.
I'm not gonna lie. I submitted my run thinking that I would win at least the farthest one, because I caught 6 fish.
Oh,
But
dang.
I am in last. 11 pounds 4 ounces is my biggest one. Cooper is in third
Damn,
with
wait.
11 pounds 6 ounces.
Area 3 is crazy without continues.
Yeah,
That's
without
crazy.
continues.
That's crazy because you get a minute in Area 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you basically have to land a big enough fish to get through it in one shot.
Crazy. Yeah, no, literally.
Also, I found out that like, even if your line's gonna break, if you're less than like 5 feet from your boat, just fuck it, just reel it in. It won't break before it gets to the boat. So
That's
I
true.
I kind of spammed that, and it got me multiple extra fish, literally like as time was expiring. So, Cameron is in second place with 17 pounds 13 ounces, and Alex is in first place with 18 pounds. And I know that motherfucker looked it up.
I did not actually. I will tell you what happened. I played the game once. Well, and Cameron came in here asking me questions about my schedule. So I was like, "Fuck it," and I killed that run. I started the next run. I only played the game twice, and on the second run,
You
I
got
threw
the
out a
18-pound
cast.
fish.
Yeah, and
Beat
Cameron
ass, dude.
No,
was
it's not
watching the
I can
whole
confirm.
time because he was
Wow.
like,
Confirm.
"What the fuck did you?"
That's incredible. I'm glad Kevin put eyes on it to see it. That's funny.
I was
No,
so
for
mad,
sure.
dude, because
He
I'm
was.
like,
That
was like,
literally is the
I
biggest fish you
had
can
it
catch in the
in.
inlet area.
I think
I'm
so.
like,
Sure,
I
yeah.
had it in the bag, dude. Like nobody else is like trying hard enough to where someone would have caught
I'm gonna be
that
fully
big of a
honest.
fish,
I
but
did look it up,
no.
which is why I accused you. And I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna sit here and RNG grind this until I get the fish to spawn
Yeah,
that's
I tried
18
to
pounds."
RNG grind it,
Uh,
but
Oh, is it the biggest? I figured because it was
it's not the biggest in the game, but it's the
exactly.
biggest at the inlet area.
I want to say in the
Yeah.
No, I
Area
figured
1
it was
especially.
biggest in inlet because of the 0-0 on the end and every other fish. Yeah, I played it once to learn the controls, and then but Cameron had me distracted, and then I played the next round, and I switched to the bobber I liked the most, which was an orange one that was marked medium, and I
Yeah, I
just
think I used
chucked
that
it,
one too.
Yeah.
and that fish grabbed it. The first fish I threw at in that area.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I think I want to say because I did see one video. I don't know because I don't know if arcade mode's different though because it was in the campaign mode or whatever it's called. I did see a video of a guy in inlet that got a 20-pounder, and then that's when I kind of realized that it's just RNG manipulation. You just gotta keep doing it until you get it.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I also think it's with us doing inlet first. I think that also changes the modifiers.
I think so.
it does.
So
Yeah, it all matters where you start. That's true.
I think 18 is quite literally the biggest you can get in arcade mode.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna grind this out. I was like, I'm gonna
I
get
can't
a
believe you
fish.
got it in 2 goes. That's so
That
unfair.
makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
'cause
dude.
I
What?
played, like,
This is
early
some rage
on.
I'm like-
bait. This is some
I'm
primo
like,
rage bait right now.
I would have.
I wasn't gonna play it a lot, so I was like, we're just gonna get a good fish and then be like, screw it, that's it, because I wasn't having that great of a time. I had a
It's-
much better time after I caught the 18-pound fish.
Oh,
I'm
but I
sure.
was like-
I'm sure. Yeah, I bet.
well, it took me a minute because I did not play mouse and keyboard, so I was trying to figure out how the hell do you play this on controller.
Oh yeah, I played it on my
Oh.
deck.
Yeah.
I am playing that with no
Well,
mouse
I
and
will say-
keyboard.
This game has aged pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah, the controls are a little confusing, but
Yeah,
it's
took me a minute.
exhilarating. Like, I mean, for an arcade game, it's pretty good. I could imagine it's that much more fun with like whatever crazy controller they gave you in the
Oh, yeah,
arcade.
for
Like, I'm sure
arcade,
they give you
yeah.
like a fishing reel to pull on or something.
Let me look.
Yeah, I'm
at
Yeah,
pretty
like,
sure it is a fishing reel.
CCs.
No, Karen watched me
Did they
catch
have
it
that in
and
CCs?
was so pissed.
thought so.
Yes, or something very similar.
I remember the one with the eggs, the unlimited candy claw machine, and I know they had Cruis'n USA.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Wait, that's tough. If it loads. Those are pretty cool. I will
Yeah.
say,
I definitely am gonna try the regular mode.
oh no, definitely. I enjoyed it. I will say out of the SEGA games that we've done so far, I will say Crazy Taxi still. I'm probably biased, but it's still number one for me. But
It's gonna be really hard to dethrone Crazy Taxi.
oh, absolutely,
Cause like
dude, I'm so.
there is no
What?
figuring it out. Like Sega Bash Fishing, you
No.
kind of got to figure that out. Crazy Taxi is extremely straightforward.
You can get thrown into it and just go.
Yeah.
Yep. Better arcade game.
Obviously, there's like little like
Um,
tips and stuff you can use, but like besides that,
I will say, Grant, based on the scores we submitted, you got the furthest and you got the most fish.
Yeah, I see that. That's what I'm like. Damn, we're not. I'm handicapped. I went for the wrong goal because I knew I wasn't gonna RNG it. So I was like, well, I might as well just try to go as far as I can, I guess. And I was like, 6 fish is kind of a lot, so I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah,
But
I don't think I had a single run where I got 6. I think I
most
got
of them were
5.
3. This was an
My-
anomaly. I
Yeah.
usually maxed out at 3.
my highest was 5, but I think I did one continue on that as well. So
You can catch if you catch small fish, you get a lot.
you get
of
a
fish,
lot,
I guess.
yeah. And you get time bonuses. You get plus 5 seconds depending on the fish.
Yeah, but
true.
that only really works in
The longer mode.
first. Well,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
first area,
Well, that's it.
because you can't. You're not pulling that off.
I would say
and
each
exceeding.
fish takes about 20 to 30 seconds. So especially in area 2, you can't really waste on the small ones.
Yeah, like
I caught the big fish in 17. Or no, I guess not. It says 42 seconds left on the first one. Okay, I caught that fish in a minute. So
A
I
minute
guess
18,
not.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the bigger the fish, the longer it's going to take, too, because they're going to fight the
Mhm.
hell out of you.
yeah, I
Cameron did play with mouse and keyboard.
yeah I did. I was
Interesting. How was
bashing
that?
the keys. I mean, it wasn't bad.
I did mouse and keyboard. I didn't mind it. It took a minute to get used to like
It's-
E and Q and stuff, but it's not bad.
Maybe I should try it. See what is different than controller.
I think controller would be better though, because like especially like the reeling. Like,
Yeah.
It's like, oh, move the rod right and left. It's like, oh shit. I had to like use the arrow keys and the EQ. So
Yeah, trying to reel and move it at the same time, not great.
Sounds like maybe controller was the right choice.
I think controller is the.
I mean,
choice.
clearly Alex won. And
Yeah,
you
but
would've
that's
won the other-
not. That's buns.
Although, did you see the pictures I posted, like with the actual rod controller? That looks interesting.
Yeah, the
Yeah. The
arcade
OG.
machine.
Yeah, that's interesting. That would actually be kind of fun. I'm pretty sure. I want to say the Wii had something like that.
I'm sure it did, and I'm sure the game that came with it sucked
Oh, absolutely.
because that's how Wii games go.
I want to be rich enough where I can just set up my own arcade. Like own a
Right? Dude, I want to
big
be like
old
the place in
match.
Opelika, bro. But I don't want to sell any of my stuff. I just want to have it.
Correct.
Yeah, that's very familiar. Look at that.
Wii Fish. Hooked again. Something Strike. Bass Pro Shops. The Strike.
I like the reel, the nunchuck reel. That's funny.
Right? These are kind of sick.
It feels like it would
pain-
last about
You know what?
5.
It's accurate
tries.
for the Wii. It's a pain for people who are left-handed.
Yep.
Playing with it upside down.
I will say, I felt like our cousins down in like Monroeville, while I was playing, because they love fishing and hunting and stuff.
Yeah, the problem with me and like real fishing games is that at that point I'd rather just go fishing because I also
No,
do
for
enjoy
sure.
fishing. Like
I
fishing,
love fishing too, actually.
fake fishing games and stuff is cute. But like,
It's nice that like I don't know. It's nice. I think the arcade style of it is nice,
yeah, I agree.
but I do love real fishing. Me, Cal, and Carlin were doing it, and then we got hella busy.
You guys were fishing?
Like
That's
we got
cool.
like, well, me and Kyle were getting the day passes, but Carlin recently hit us up. She's like, "Go ahead and get your license. I got mine." I said, "Oh wow."
Go ahead and get your license. It's absolutely crazy.
No, actually. I mean, it's like an excuse to drink, an excuse to fish. I mean,
An excuse to drink and an excuse to fish. Which one is it?
a little bit of both.
Is drinking as an excuse to fish or fishing as an excuse to drink?
Absolutely wild.
So what's the vote? What's the vote? What we got?
I think it's for especially for an arcade game. I think it's very solid. I think I'd
I
enjoy
think it's
the.
pretty good. I don't know if I'd play it a lot, but
Nah, it's not my typical game. But like especially if I was in an arcade, it's something I definitely would be interested in.
I'd give it a 7.
yeah,
Arcade
I'd say-
replayability is
arcade.
pretty low for an arcade game, but it is a good time.
But like against friends, I think that's where it's gonna have. But
It
it's still RNG based though, which makes
It's
the
heavily yeah, that's what I'm
replay-
saying. Like Crazy Taxi is very skill based. I'd like to argue because a lot of
Yeah.
spawns are very the same. Because like the priest is always very close to the church and stuff like that. This, I mean, like Alex,
there's no strategy. There's no strategy. It is whatever you catch is RNG based,
Yeah.
which makes
don't
it.
break the rod.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, but
I mean, that's skill, but like it's not. Or like Grant
like
said,
it annoyed me.
you
Like
can-
obviously y'all saw what I was saying in the chat.
Yeah,
Like, it
yeah.
annoyed me
Cooper's
when
just bad at the game.
But I eventually learned the skill. Like I did like 20 more rounds after I sent that message. I did like 20 more rounds, and just try to RNG manipulate it. And I just kind of gave up because I was like, okay, I'm done. This is not working.
Cooper's just bad at the game.
Okay.
Is what
dude.
we learned.
All right, guys. We got to kill Cameron.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Solid 7. Solid 7.
very nice. Sega bass fishing. On to the tidbits. Roblox loses $70 billion in value. Let's go! I don't even care what the rest of the sentence is. I'm so hype right now. Roblox loses $70 billion in value as company blames lack of viral games. They're
As
still
in, we don't have anything. We're a parasite, and we don't have anything to steal.
yeah, people aren't making free games on our service right now. They're still valued at $30 billion. For reference, when adjusting for inflation, Minecraft would have sold for $3.5 billion today.
That's still insane.
So, they're still worth plenty of money.
Yeah.
That they shouldn't be.
Yeah. But let's go. They're losing $70 billion.
That's huge.
Good.
I think Roblox is alright, but I don't know.
Wrong.
It's all right except for the pedophilia and thievery.
I was gonna say, but they make it way too easy to be like groomed.
So, if you're a pedophile, I've got good news for you.
Going to jail, buddy.
I just want to talk to him.
Kamaitachi no Yoru, a legendary murder mystery sound novel developed by Chunsoft, later known as Spike Chunsoft, has received a SNES English fan translation. Sweet.
That's tough.
I'll have to check that out. Speaking of the SNES, by the way, and Japanese stuff, I really hope I can find a Super Famicom for like $10. You know how sick that would be? I hope that's
Dude, that'd
real,
be so
and I'm
cool.
just not seeing. Those were like relatively recent pictures. Apparently, what the Japanese consider junk and what we consider junk are two different things. You definitely have to read the stickers because it could be anything from it doesn't have the power cables to it's busted
Literally
in time. Yeah,
broken.
yeah, literally busted in half. But like $5, $10 Super Famicom consoles, $2 games. Man, I'm gonna eat that up. I hope it's real. After laying off Battlefield 6 developers, EA pays its CEO $38 million because Battlefield 6 did so well. Eat the
I'm
rich.
saying, man.
Eat the rich. Resident Evil overtakes Final Fantasy as the third highest selling Japanese video game franchise. Alex, do you feel conflicted about that? I gotta know.
I don't know. I guess a little bit.
I think
I
that's pretty
guess it makes
impressive,
it.
to be
Yeah,
honest.
but
Like,
they're about as old as each other.
yeah, but like Final Fantasy, I don't know, like a horror franchise overtaking like the JRPG franchise.
Yeah,
That's kind of that's
I
kind of
guess
wild.
from that perspective, yeah, but in my mind, horror sells easier. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, especially when Final Fantasy's latest focus has been splitting 7 into 3 games.
No, they released 16 and it wasn't an RPG. In the traditional sense.
Yeah, I guess
It
Final
was,
Fantasy kind of did start to fade after 9. Like, and not that it went away or anything, but like the amount of people that I hear talk about Final Fantasy X versus the people that I hear talk about Final Fantasy 4 or 6 or obviously 7 is way different. Like the only Final Fantasy post Final Fantasy 9 that I hear get talked about really much at all is Final Fantasy 14, and that one's because it's an MMO. So,
yeah.
It's cheating.
Resident Evil 2 Remake has dethroned Resident Evil 5, thank God, as the best selling game in the series with 19.75 million copies sold. It only took 80 billion years.
True.
But it did it.
Yeah, damn, this game came out in 2019. Oh no.
The
I'm
before times.
aging. I don't like it. Um,
True.
the fresh start, inspired by Spider-Man: Brand New Day and the Marvel Tocon suits, have been added to Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Interesting that they're still updating that game. Like I'm all here for it, but definitely
But
interesting.
what I wanted was DLC that they canceled.
Meet Marp by Wolverine.
Yeah. No, don't worry. We'll just rebuild the map again for the third time.
For the DLC.
In
Yeah.
order to access it, you just have to reload the entire world. Have fun.
um, Disney's former CEO seems to have no memory of approving Kingdom Hearts.
See, my thing about this is I've never heard the story as Bob Iger um, being the one that approved it. It's always been, you know,
An exec.
yeah, Square Enix and a Disney exec had a shared an elevator, and it was literally an elevator pitch. You know, At no point have I ever been told it's Bob Iger. But I can't even look it up now because every article is like, "Oh, but Bob Iger doesn't remember." Yeah, it's probably because it wasn't Bob Iger. Like if it's the elevator pitch, there's no saying that it was Bob Iger. You know?
I do like the idea of like someone just deciding I'm gonna do this and not tell anybody, and like everyone that finds out about it is just like, oh, I didn't hear about it, but it's cool we're doing this.
I didn't know we were doing that. That's cool.
Yeah, literally everybody's reaction was that it just happened on accident. Um, Splatoon Raiders was originally going to be a tower defense game, but it lost its Splatoonness, say the devs. Yeah, no wonder. Splatoon is not tower defense. This is not balloons.
Yeah, I don't know how that would have worked. I'm gonna assume poorly.
Yeah, clearly not Splatoon. Even the devs were like, this is not Splatoon, this is balloons. The Goodyear blimp is now available to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Beautiful. We love to see that. You can drive an ad in the game.
Finally.
Universal.
Perfect. You can crack it into lawn. What word was I looking for? Landmarks. Historical landmarks.
Crash the blimp into historical landmarks.
Yeah.
Can we recreate the Hindenburg?
Yeah. Except the
Now.
Hindenburg hit a historical landmark.
So fly to Germany is what you're saying.
Start in Germany. It's faster.
Or wherever it crashed. I don't know history. Universal Pictures has secured the movie rights to 10 classic Atari games, including Pong and Asteroids.
Yes. The soon-to-be hit movie, Pong.
Dude, I want to see it.
Hold on, let me read this bullet point. Pong is literally two paddles hitting a ball back and forth with no characters or story. I love that bullet. Yeah, just in case anybody forgot, it's a black and white screen with two sticks and a ball and a counter. I mean, I don't know. I have a tolerance for bad video game movies. I'm sure they could figure it out. I like Pixels, and everybody
Dude,
hates
Pixels-
that movie.
That features Pong.
That's actually a good movie, though.
I see you've joined the dark side.
I know.
It's becoming rage bait. Is that why you're liking this movie? Because you're a hater and you're trying to rage bait people?
No, I actually did it. Like when it first came out, I actually did like it. But also just like Adam Sandler as a actor as well.
Now he's really rage baiting.
Is that rage bait?
Yeah.
He said now he's really rage bait.
For a lot of people, that sentence would be rage bait.
It's because
Yeah.
he's Jewish.
No, it's not because
I see you've been practicing Bruce Pearl speak.
You're welcome.
Dude.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler get that bag. Like, he's convinced Netflix to let him and his buddies go on vacation and make movies about their vacation. Like,
Dude. Literally,
Adam
never seen, like,
Sandler
a
gets
hot
paid
woman-
billions and billions and billions, not literally, but you know what I mean. Literally just go like, I'm Adam Sandler. That's all he does in every movie.
Yeah, I mean, he basically plays like the same character. He's kind of like the.
He
Rock.
plays himself. He's
Yeah, he
just
plays
Adam
himself.
Sandler. He's
But,
not
like,
that's not a
he does it-
character.
But like not in like a pretentious way like The Rock.
No, in like a fun way.
Yeah, because his character is kind of being a dope. So like it's hard
Sure.
to be pretentious when like your personality and also the character you play, that's also your personality, is just being a dopey sleazeball. I love Adam
Yeah.
Sandler, don't get me wrong. Adam Sandler, if you're listening to this, I know you're not, but just in case. I don't want any bad blood.
Yeah, we want you on
However,
the
we are
show.
okay with that blood with the Rock.
Yeah, come on the show and be like, I'm Adam Sandler. Do the thing. Cerebi update. Pokemon Center, Mega Tokyo, and Pikachu Suites are set to reopen on August 24th. Let's go. So I can go. I want to go to as many of them as I can. Also, I'm on a mission now for my nephew, who really wants a Meowth plushie specifically. So I must go and find one.
Witch me out, though.
He did not specify. I think he really wants the one from the Pokemon Cafe, but that's probably not going to happen. Because scheduling that is confusing, and I think it filled up within like 5 seconds. So
Yeah, right.
we'll just go to the Pokemon centers and find one, and that'll be good enough. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I had to look it up. Well, like, which one was the one that closed because of the stabbing? Which, again, was crazy, but I can't believe that happened. Like, here, I don't even know if I bat an eye, but, like, in Japan, that's kind of, I don't know, it seems obtuse.
They would not have closed if it was here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no one would have cared.
I don't remember. I think they're still closed though. I
Yeah,
think that's the important thing, is that they're closed
they said
for like the rest of the year.
Zero Racers and D-Hopper coming to D-Hopper. Pause. Coming to Virtual Boy. They're actually available now. These games were previously unreleased, which is really cool. And
I saw a comment saying, "I understand why these were never released."
yeah, they're probably horrible. Probably horrible games. You can also now customize the screen color. So you don't have to play in red. You can play in blue or green. Which,
Yeah, because that makes it better.
I don't understand. Aren't the lenses on that thing red?
Yes.
How does that work? If you shine green light through a red lens.
Purple.
No, I think no light goes through. Isn't that how that works? Green light can't pass through a red filter. It clearly works because they're updating it, but like based on my understanding,
maybe it works best on the Labo VR headset.
maybe the well they made a cardboard Virtual Boy one.
Yeah, but wasn't.
Does that one also have red?
That I would have thought that one would have also had red. That makes way more sense.
Virtual Boy cardboard model. No, those are clear. Those are clear.
Nintendo Life gave Zero Racers an 8 out of 10, calling it, and suggested it could have been the Virtual Boy's killer app if it had released in 1996 like it was supposed to.
Interesting.
Damn, I'm gonna have to play it then, huh?
Little late to be the killer app, though. Honestly, you know.
Yeah, imagine like if they stuck with it and like even ruined the N64. Like they're like actually release a game that's kind of good for it, and now like now no one cares about the N64 at all. What does that alternate timeline look like?
Bad.
Bad. Nintendo's dead for sure. Yeah. Okay. I looked it up. So yeah, the cardboard one has like normal, like the Labo lenses, like normal circular lenses, but the actual Virtual Boy headset, the real one, is straight up red square lenses. So I don't know how that works. I guess I have to try it now.
Okay, so basically the Labo headset is the cardboard Virtual Boy headset, just with new cardboard,
All right. So
different cardboard.
here's a question for y'all, because we're on this right now. We know Nintendo is the king of preservation, at least from a company perspective. I know people are gonna bitch about that now. Not probably here,
Right.
but like from a company perspective, they are, and companies ask them all the time about, hey, do you have this? Yeah, we have it. Here you go. Right? Do
Yeah.
we think that one of the things they're sitting on is Mario Land VB? And that they could release it?
No, I don't think that got enough development time, I assume.
Yeah, there's a difference between it being ready for release and it not being, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think they could let us play the single level they made for the Winter Consumers Electronics though?
I wouldn't be
They could.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they at least put out that demo, or like maybe there's a few more levels they developed before they quit. So like there's like half a game or something, and they just
Give us that.
yeah. I wouldn't be
They could
surprised
do
if
it.
they did. Like they're clearly willing to put out things that were not available before. So
Yeah,
like
because
it
it's
wouldn't
saying
be
the
the
first
first time.
time. I mean, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
agree.
that's what they should have started with.
Yeah, give me a reason to care about this piece of crap that I bought for some reason. Ooh, I was waiting for this headline. You guys ready? Pokemon has been sued after a former executive was arrested for filming people with hidden cameras in the bathroom, specifically women and children. Yes, children. Filming children in the bathroom. Pokemon executive.
We gotta kill him.
Yeah, we used to kill people with hammers for doing stuff like that.
No, actually.
Pikachu, we gotta kill this guy.
Yeah, Pikachu, we gotta kill this guy. Get a bat. I think the only thing funnier than Pikachu killing someone is Pikachu killing someone and not using the electricity at all.
Just a bat.
Yeah, just a weapon. Glock.
Bang, bang, bang.
So yeah, I assume well he's a former exec, so he's already no longer with the company, but isn't that awesome? Well, it was still interesting tidbit of the week. According to Nintendo developer Koichi Hayashida, Captain Toad could have been a Zelda game. Quote, the thing we noticed was that if Mario could jump, the stages became pretty big, so we wondered whether it would be possible to make a game with a character who can't jump. Level designer Shinya Hiratake then spent many hours outside of work building a Zelda-themed diorama that would be presented to Miyamoto to explain the concept. Miyamoto loved the diorama but didn't love the idea for the game. Quote, if Hiratake had given a better presentation, there's a chance it would have been a different game with Zelda instead. Hiratake burned the diorama. Quote, I burned it. It was such a bad memory that I decided to let it die. Damn, dude. Relax. Hell.
That bad.
Miyamoto was like, it's a good idea. I just don't know if it should be a Zelda game. And he's like, I quit. I burn everything down. It's a horrible idea. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Damn, I wanted the diorama.
Yeah, for real. Like, I want to see that.
Piece of history.
Hiratake eventually co-directed Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, so something good came from
Okay,
it.
good. Because Captain Toad's like an all-timer, I think. Maybe not like
Uh,
the best
Captain
of all, but
Toad
definitely
has
an all-timer.
definitely aged like a fine wine, I have to admit.
Yeah.
I liked it when it came out, but at the time it was partially like, well, there's nothing else to play on this stupid console, so I guess I'll play Captain Toad. But really, as the years have gone on, it keeps just getting more and more appealing.
Right? Dude, and then
It's short, it's tight, like it's just
Damn right it is.
it's a good time. I mean,
Sorry. That's a
Like,
really cool old. I think that's like the best old but interesting we've had in a while. I like that story.
that is actually really
That's
good.
very good.
And like
I
Captain
burned
Toad,
it. Crazy
I burned it. I
work.
burned it all to the ground.
I burned it down. But I think Captain Toad, like genuinely, like it's a very solid game. Like you can beat it in like I'd say like a weekend even if you like lock in enough.
Yeah, it's not like
No,
Pikmin short, but it is. Yeah, especially if you're not going for everything.
yeah,
It's pretty fast.
Other than the final level.
50
it's
levels.
it's definitely one of my favorite puzzle games for sure. I think that's what genre would be
It's
considered, right?
yeah, it's annoying we never got a sequel. Or like even if not a sequel, maybe go back to the original Zelda idea, right? As like a kind of sequel, whatever it's called.
Pseudo
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah,
Virtual successor.
yeah.
Onto the rumors. Tyler McVicker on Steam Frame price. Quote, it's too much. My old base unit price was 1,100. My old base unit price guess was $1,100, and I think it's much higher now. Yeah, I've heard rumors of up to 1,500, I think.
Good lord, nope.
Yeah, I know. Like,
No thanks.
and it sucks, dude, because the Steam Frame is like the perfect VR unit. It doesn't require any base stations, and you can play games both on the device and streamed from your PC. It's like the MetaQuest, but you don't have to deal with Facebook. MetaQuest would already be everything I could ever ask for if it didn't have to do Facebook BS.
True.
Yeah.
And the Steam Frame is literally going to be that, but it's going to be $1,500, so that's a shame.
It's not even going to release in stores, so you won't be able to buy it on clearance.
Unfortunate news.
Very. New footage of Banjo-Kazooie prototype build during an E3 1997 Nintendo press conference has surfaced.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Nintendo may have acquired Xenosaga.
Bandai Namco, before Monolith was bought, and after I don't know, Monolith Xenoblade stuff is complicated because they made Xenosaga for Bandai, they made Xeno something for Square Enix, and then they got
Xenogears.
Xenogears, that's right.
It is worth pointing out that both of these companies are publicly traded, so the fact that this hasn't been confirmed yet means this is probably bogus, but who knows?
Yeah, but it is weird that unlike 5 years ago when they put out anything related for, because this is because Xenoblade 2 got the Switch 2 update that fixed a lot of things. Like it wasn't just graphics overhaul; it did a lot. But they added another Xenosaga character. But unlike when they added Cosmos or Telos, where they specifically called out Bandai Namco because they were owned by them, the new character doesn't mention Bandai.
Yeah, it is.
Interesting.
It is weird.
Very interesting.
Memory capacity for all of 2027 has reportedly been booked and sold with no more DRAM or high bandwidth memory available. Yep, everything sucks. Motherboard prices are probably going to go up next quarter because PCB production has gone up. AMD GPUs are spiking a bunch, and not just the ones made by AMD, but Gigabyte ones and Asus ones. And that's actually for both AMD and NVIDIA cards. Everything's going up in price. So the PC Utopia is becoming PC Walled Garden, but for the wrong reasons. The Walled Garden is money. It's not like an ecosystem. It's just now because you're going to have to spend $5,000 to have a computer, which is such a bummer.
That's yeah.
And like it's fun making broke joke cope seed things when a PC costs, 1,000 or 2,000 for a super high end one. But now that it's going to cost everyone literally more than that just for like a regular one, it's kind of not even funny. It's just sad.
Yeah. But it's okay though. All of our tech overlords get to have AI ruin everything.
Yeah. Isn't AI great? Everyone at work won't
Yeah.
quit using AI to make stupid flyers for events. We don't need the flyers. The
Dude,
email that describes the event is enough. Stop.
I saw well Chelsea and I were at Magic yesterday. I saw an AI flyer in the kitchen for Casey's Corner and I'm like, y'all are Disney. What do you mean? You don't have a flyer for whatever that's supposed to be?
Yeah, dude.
'Cause
RIP
you can
graphic
tell,
designers
dude.
for real.
No, actually.
RIP everyone, dude. Like entry level is fucked because of this. Because they're like, oh, why do we need to hire entry level? We can just have AI do it. Because AI is going to screw it up.
Why hire entry level people when we can just burn a forest to the ground? We either hire more people or we set Canada on fire for a third time this year. What would you rather choose? EA plans to put $700 million worth of annual cost cuts in after going private, signaling potential layoffs, reporting from Bloomberg. Oh, shock, yeah. You know those Saudis and also Donald Trump's family, those guys really care about the common man.
True. That's why there's going to be no layoffs except at the top.
Could you imagine?
That'd be hilarious.
Nintendo filed 4 design registrations with the EU IPO, but deferred publication of the designs until a later date. They are indeed researching and developing things.
Me too.
Lego Animal Crossing and Sonic the Hedgehog themes have reportedly been canceled, with no new sets scheduled for 2027, and the remaining sets are being retired.
The
Great.
Lego ones?
Thanks, Lego. Yeah.
Dude. But
I've seen that one posted on the Lego subreddits a lot. I'm like, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to tell if that's legit, but
physical media.
Ocarina of Time remake possibly releasing November 11th based on Amiibo. Now, here's a rumor. Nintendo UK has listed Sword Kirby and Dragoon and Noir Dedede and Hydra Amiibo for release on November 11th. Amiibo generally release on the same day as a Nintendo published game, and Nintendo currently has no announced games for November. Releasing on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday like Nintendo has been doing since Q2 2024 would be slightly unusual. Now wait. Take a step back from this rumor. Is he saying that just because 2 Kirby Amiibo are releasing in November that's when Zelda's coming out?
Yeah, well also
the post is marked grain of salt.
Well, the
That's
other
like
thing
as
is
much as a 4chan.
that's not how it works. We in the US would be getting the game on November 12th if that's the case. because it's Nintendo
Oh, yeah.
UK that
So
said
they posted
it,
an edit on that. The release date on the store appears to adjust based on your system clock. If I change to British summertime UTC +1 and use the UK website, it says the release date is November 12th instead of the 11th when on Eastern Daylight Time. Releasing on a Thursday would be more consistent with Nintendo's release schedule. I still think Ocarina of Time likely releases on the same date as the Amiibo. Someone said
I don't
11,
know.
11, 11.
I don't know if it's going to be Ocarina of Time. It will. If it's not, though, it's going to be whatever the holiday game is.
I
Which
mean,
would be kind of
Ocarina of
weird.
Time is a pretty good selection for the holiday game.
Yeah, I was going to say it'd be kind of weird if Ocarina isn't the holiday game, but yeah, Nintendo's done stupider things.
Minecraft Dungeons 2.
Nintendo did not do that one.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, dude. It's on the Switch, isn't it? So
That's on the Wii U. They made
yes.
it.
Yeah. See, Grant
Great
gets
story.
it.
From Jez Corden, I've been told Xbox is losing around $150 per Xbox Series X and S sold right now, even after the planned price hike. That's memory, baby.
And Microsoft is to blame for that, at least in part.
Yep. Necrolip and Mike Odyssey heard that Nintendo is about to reveal a Zelda-themed Switch 2 Pro controller instead of a Zelda-themed Switch 2 console. Hurry up, dude. One of the other things I think about the Japan trip is that I was really hoping they would have announced it sooner than now, just because the chance to buy that Pro controller at the Nintendo store over there would have been sick, but that's not happening.
Oh yeah.
Also, speaking of Pro controllers, did you guys see that the Resident Evil Pro controller is going on discount
Yeah.
and is still available? I
Perfect.
almost bought one. I thought about it for a second, and I was like, wait a minute. I hate golf. Why am I buying this?
Why am I buying this? It doesn't look good, and it's the default colors from the Switch one. Like,
Yeah, it's the default colors. I really don't. I'm stingy about controllers that I buy now because I have too many of the damn things. And I'm not gonna buy one that's freaking monochrome. I do like Resident Evil Requiem, but it's not a 10 out of 10. So I'm not gonna like.
and it's also just the controller just looks dumb.
Yeah, it's a freaking news article. It's like newspaper.
Hell, like if they'd done like newspaper gray with the uh grips, maybe that would be more interesting. But they just went, well, we have way too much plastic from the old controllers. Please give us an excuse to burn it. You know?
Yeah. It'd be crazy rage bait if the Pro controller for Ocarina of Time is just this, but only the light gray plastic is changed. Like it's still all black, but the joystick plastic and the front shell plastic are the only
It's
thing that's
like
changed.
gold.
Yeah, gold and green.
Don't give them ideas. They will do it.
That
'Cause, like,
would be real rage bait. I'd get actually mad, I think.
well, like I've seen people being like, why didn't they release a Splatoon 3 Switch or Splatoon Raider Switch? Because they'd have to create a whole new Switch 2 for that. Instead, they can just make you buy the Joy-Cons and call it a day. They just have to reprint a box if they don't remake the entire system. It's stupid. I hate it. But I also, right now, it kind of makes sense, because all the components are expensive,
Yeah.
which is going to be a real. That's why I wanted this laptop to survive, because I don't want to have to buy a new system right now.
Private Pokemon Diamond and Pearl behind the scenes documentary has been leaked with beta Pokemon and gameplay.
Interesting.
Game Freak promises Beast of Reincarnation improvements following mixed reviews, starting with story pacing improvements within a week. We'll take your feedback to heart.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-oh, Game Freak made a game that wasn't Pokemon, so people aren't going to forgive it for being trash. Also, reporting from Nintendo Wire, we've discovered a new variant of Super Mario Bros.
All right, Grant. I trust you to be able to explain this to me because I tried to read it and I got tired
Okay.
of it.
So, Grant, have you read this story?
No.
So, um, the main guy at Nintendo Wire, Jason, he has a buddy that had a box of like old vintage, like last print Mario and Duck Hunt cartridges, right?
I see.
Pretty standard. Pretty standard cartridge. But the printed date on them was basically the end of the line. That's the gist I got of it, is that these just weren't supposed to release. They should not have been available at retail.
Yeah, it's interesting. So, uh, if you know anything about retro cartridges, you know that rip-off cartridges almost always have the black blob, like chips.
Yeah.
And the cart for this seems to have those. But like I don't know, it's weird. They like never do that before. This looks like a repro cart, but it's real.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because like if you had shown me this, I would have told you it was a repro. It was literally the very last production run of these. Our best theory is that these cartridges were produced either as replacement stock for warranty repairs in refurbished systems, or for a bundle that was planned but never released. Very fascinating.
It is interesting.
No, for sure.
Okay, finishing topic. Best and worst fishing mini games.
I don't like Stardews.
I was
don't
waiting
think
for
it's
that.
the worst. And I've seen other things that rank it as the best. I don't like it.
I think it is on neither of these lists. I don't think it's really all that worth mentioning. It's not horrible, but it's not
I was
great.
gonna say, I don't think
Some
it's
people
bad,
hate
but
it,
it's
some
definitely
people love it.
Yeah, I
It's
looked
not
up
the
best fishing mini games, and this guy at RPG Fan, Noah Letter, ranked it as number 1.
I don't think it's
No.
the worst. I've definitely played some pretty bad. There's ones with some pretty bad fishing mechanics, but I would not say it's near the top 10 even.
Yeah, like the best aspects of it don't come from the fishing minigame itself. It comes from the parts of the game outside of it, like your relationship with Willie and upgrading your rod and learning about how to make your own bait and stuff, and
Yeah.
also like hunting down the secret locations for all the legendary fish. Like in that aspect, it is one of the best. But like from a pure
That's
gameplay
not-
perspective, it's pretty mid.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I do want to mention this because I forgot. I watched a video where someone talking about another farming game, but
Like-
and I don't remember. It's a vampire one, right? Like Stardew.
Interesting.
But the thing that's cool that I'm really jealous of is and I'm not starting another farming game. It has an AOE watering can, so you hold down the button and you just go.
Interesting.
That's tough. I will say one of my favorites. I don't know if it's the best of all time, but definitely one of my favorites is Three Houses. I love that it's like a rhythm game. I think
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Three Houses was good.
It's very solid, and you're like, and it gives a health bar for the fish. I think that's very cool.
Played a lot of fishing games. It's in a lot of things.
Oh yeah, it's such an
Twilight
easy.
Princess had one, Fire Emblem Three Houses had one, Persona 4 had one, Persona 5 I think has one because Phantom X has it. Or just maybe they, because the area's in 5, so I think it does have one. But Final Fantasy 15 had one, Link's Awakening had one.
I was gonna say Link's Awakening is on my best list. Also, Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town is on my best list because it's basically a micro game. It's not even really a mini game. It is wait until you see the exclamation mark above your head and then press A. And like the amount of time varies. It's like a reaction time game. So it's like kind of a micro game, but I think that's what makes
So-
it good because it's on the GBA. So like you're not really trying to do much.
And then I guess the big one we can't ignore. I
So
don't
would-
know where we'll rank it. RuneScape has one.
Mm,
That's kind of
would
like
Pokemon fall under like Harvest Moons then?
I would say Pokemon's is a mini game.
You would say it's but all you got to do is time a press.
Yeah,
Well-
but it's not the point of the game, is it? Like Sega
Yeah, I would
Fishing
call
is
that a
not-
fishing mini game. Yeah, like it's a you could call it a fishing mechanic, I guess, because you're catching Pokemon with it. You're not catching fish. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
I could, I neither here nor there. I could accept that as a mini game. I think.
I feel like Animal
Nothing
Crossing
special.
is that same sort of like Animal Crossing is very middle of the road as far as fishing mini games go, because it is a
Animal
bit
Crossing's-
more than Harvest Moon, but it's not.
That one is
Yeah,
like
it's-
a jump the gun test as well. Like it's
Yep.
both a reaction time and
Yeah.
patience. I think Animal Crossing is one of the best because despite how extremely simple it is so hard to master. And this is all because I just happened to get that Nook Miles reward from a couple weeks ago. That was like you have to do it 100 times without screwing up or missing a
without
fish.
screwing up. Yeah, yeah. I remember
And I
people
remember
being
when,
like,
when
"Yeah,
that came
I'm
out,
resetting," and I'm like, "What are? It's not that hard. Like, what are we doing here? Why do you mean you're resetting or you're going for? Like it's
No, we have to take Animal Crossing as a whole, and catching sharks in city folk sucks. And then they made it easy. The New Leaf and kept it easy. If you can find one. But
True.
like actually getting a shark in city folk is hard.
That's
yeah. I do feel like it used to be harder.
I will say
Same idea. Go on,
completely
go.
unrelated, but like Terraria's, I feel like is so boring, but is such a huge mechanic in the game.
Early
Minecraft.
on.
In the same vein, Minecraft worst
Yeah.
list. Fucking, I
True.
hate fishing in Minecraft, dude.
You do? But like they have the fish particles and stuff. Like they added that in like 1.
I don't know what it is. Like I don't know
It's just
the
not
inconsistency and the pace. For me,
Okay, but then you get lure and like Luck of the Sea. There's
yeah,
enchantments
that's
that make it
that's
better.
why
You're having
it's
to-
frustrating to me. Is like It's not fun to me at all for that one. It doesn't give me anything. But like, there's some really valuable stuff to get behind it. Like I
Yeah,
understand.
enchantment
Like
books, a good bow.
it's
good
good to
rod.
spend time fishing, but as a fishing mini game,
That's fair.
I think
because there's
Terraria
not even
fishing
like
and
reaction.
Minecraft
If there's
fishing
particles, now
are-
you know when it's gonna go down.
They're simplistic and they're kind of boring in a way, but
they're
like
kind of similar that early on they can be good for getting
they're insane. Yeah.
things. But I would not put either in your best list. They're fishing's weird because I don't know what I would call a good fishing game. At least for me. A lot of them just
kind of exist.
Yeah, they kind of exist.
I think my favorite one is probably Link's Awakening.
That's a good point.
Just
Link's
because
Awakening's
it's
pretty
not
good.
something you do all the time in the game. It's something you do once, maybe twice. To like maybe you do it once and you're like, oh, that's cool, and then you come back later and you do all this stuff. But like you get a piece of heart for it, and like after that, it's over. You
What
don't
do
have
you
to
think
touch it
of
anymore.
Ocarinas, which was wait, which one was added? Hold on. One of the 3DS remakes added a fishing because it wasn't in the original.
I think Majora's Mask.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Majora's Mask. Let me look.
Wait.
I was also thinking one of
Yeah,
the
fishing is in
classic
I've
Majora's
never done
Mask.
this one. Alex would probably know. Yakuza apparently has fishing.
Yakuza does have fishing.
How is it?
Which one is it in?
This one says Yakuza 0.
Okay, then I would have done it because I did I did almost everything you could do. I tried the special secret boss a couple times and I went, I'm not doing this. He had a one-shot move. I ain't doing this. I don't know.
Let me find a video on it.
I don't even remember it, so it must not be like.
It must be super short then, yeah.
I
Kirby and the
think
Forgotten
so.
Land.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know where I'd place it though.
Oh, it's
Does
similar
it-
to like Animal Crossing, where you gotta like you choose a spot, but this one you gotta wait. Like it gives you a certain area. You just gotta. It's a patience game. It looks like.
Okay,
Let me
I'm
look.
looking at it, and I'm seeing a couple other early games. I don't really mess with the fishing and Yakuza, but
Interesting.
it is there.
You spam different buttons also.
Yeah.
I think I like Three Houses more in that regard. Like I love the I don't know the rhythm game aspect. I love that a lot.
Well, you are the rhythm game guy.
True.
Going back to RuneScape, I think I would actually put that on my worst list. If we're just talking about fishing because you're grinding your levels, all you do is stand there, and I get that's part
Yeah.
of the game a lot of the time, but like that doesn't make it a good fishing mini game. It makes it RuneScape, which is good, but it's not a good fishing mini game. Like, uh, but like the trolley game, or like I think there is a new fishing mini game they just added, like in an update earlier this year. Like those are fun because they are actually mini games, like where you have to do little thingies and keep up with stuff, and you get good
Yeah.
rewards for doing it. Like I would count those as good, but like the standard fishing action in the game is bad.
That's
I
fair.
ain't. Yeah, I ain't.
Well,
Again, that list I mentioned, they put RuneScape as 2 under Stardew. No.
hmm.
Yeah, unless we're talking about the fishing mini game, like the actual one, then
And
No,
you
he's talking
mentioned
about the bog standard fishing minigame, and what he talks about is making money when he was 11.
this-
That doesn't sound like he graded
that
it
doesn't.
properly.
It's not a good
That
fishing
sounds
mini
like he.
game. He just likes
That sounds like
RuneScape.
he. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what that is. You just stand there
That's
and you make money by doing stuff. You click
That's
every few
not-
seconds and you do something.
that's not great.
And when you mentioned one of the Kirby games had something.
Yeah,
It
Forgotten
does.
Land.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to, get the really big fish to get something. One of
That's
the
true. I don't remember what, but
One of the
One of
things
the,
that Kirby
figurines.
can't legally kiss anymore.
yeah. I will say like Animal Crossing definitely has like one of the most rewarding ones because like you get to see in the museum and stuff all your hard work.
Mm.
I think that's really cool as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I'm trying to go purely off of fishing though. I'm not trying to like consider like
The other stuff.
other stuff. Yeah.
I think for me, Animal Crossing just ends up being kind of middle of, you know, just because It's so simple, but it's also that simplicity does help it more than hurts it.
It's kind of like, what is it? Less is more.
Like, it
Mhm,
really
mhm.
is hard to master. Everyone was having problems.
That's why everyone was cheating.
Yeah.
Not me.
Like,
I'm looking at lists. A lot of people apparently really like Stardews. I think they're so used to Stardew at the end when it's so easy because you've got a good rod and you've got a good lures
yeah, I mean, with the iridium rod and dual lures, it is kind of cheese.
that they forget how BS fishing is at the beginning.
Thanks, fish.
I don't
It'd
think
be like
even
ranking Minecraft with all the
even at
enchantments.
the
Yeah, like
But
best
Minecraft.
with Stardew, I don't think it's that good. I would put it middle of the road.
Yeah, Minecraft fishing without any enchantments is so ass.
well, the other thing is you'd feel that same pain more, but people don't reset their Stardew saves like they do with the Minecraft world. You know,
Yeah,
it's not 2 week Stardew phase. It's a 2 week Minecraft binge.
it's also true.
I mean, if Alex is gonna put Stardew's in middle of the road, then I'm gonna have to put it on my best list because I do like it. And if Alex doesn't like it and he's not even putting it on his worst list, then I'm like, well, I guess I gotta put mine on
Well,
there.
because I've played some awful fishing mini games where I'm like it's probably low middle, but I can't be like it's bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that like it would be on the bottom of my best list. I think it's more about the principle
I've,
than the actual fishing minigame with that one. Stardew Valley is a soft spot. So
Fair.
Dude, the We Play fishing game.
I
Oh my god, that one's peak.
I haven't played them in forever, but I really like all the Zelda machine fishing mini games from what I remember of Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princesses. Wind Waker is more catch a chest than fishing, from what I
Yeah,
remember.
oh, bro, Wii fishing.
yeah,
We
dude.
play. Oh my
We
god.
Play
I'm so
fishing. That
glad you.
Yeah,
one's.
that's like Cooper said.
Oh
I
my
love the art
god.
style. I love the music. It is. I don't remember
Absolutely.
the music.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. This is relevant.
Ooh.
Check this out. I forgot I had this.
Yo.
Hell
It's
yeah!
a drawstring
Hell yeah!
bag, but it's got all the Wii fish on it.
Let's
And it's like
go.
made of
Where'd
like
you
That's so
find
tight.
like
that?
cloth. I last Christmas, this is the whole thing. Last Christmas, I saw these hoodies with the same print on it, these fish. And I was like, "Oh, bro, I'm going to get Jewel and I matching hoodies. This will be one of my Christmas presents." So I got mine in green and hers in purple. And then they did not show up until like February.
Oh,
Oh my
rip.
god.
You're like, oh, birthday present, I guess.
Um and I ordered them like beginning of November, like November 1st. And they
Yeah,
didn't
that's
show
pretty
up till
bad.
yeah. I was like I messaged them after like 2 weeks when I hadn't shipped yet and I was like, "Hey, just making sure we're good here." And they turns out they got like way overwhelmed. Um and I tried to cancel. I can't remember. I had issues with it or something. But eventually I'd forgotten about it, and then they just showed up. So,
Oh wow.
and I got this as a purchase bonus. Like it was you got a free item with 2 hoodies for some reason.
Nice.
So I have no idea what I'm going to use this for yet, but I do have it. I'm going to come up with something cool.
You know, that's sick.
I like the idea of carrying like a game console around in this, but also I do not like that idea at all at the same time.
No,
Do you
high
remember
risk.
on one of the band trips where I had stuff in the string bag and it just tore open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing No, nothing important gets put in string bags.
Um.
Like I don't know if it'd be considered a
Anyway.
mini game because it is like one of the main games, but like
I mean, We
it's
Play is just a bunch of mini games, though.
true.
So I would definitely count it. And yeah, that shit is definitely my top 3 for sure. I
That,
love
that
that
is,
game.
that's a solid one for sure. Good pick. Good.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe I didn't think about that. That's an incredible answer.
Right, thank you. There is one the Mario. It's I guess it is a mini game. I don't know if I'd consider it like just fishing, but I do like the concept of it. The Mario Party mini game where it's fishing by vibration, and you want to get the most vibrations for the biggest fish.
I think that's fine.
I think
I
that one's
wouldn't put
pretty.
it on a
I wouldn't say it's
best
like one of
list.
the top, but I think it's a cool concept. Like they could definitely make like an actual game off of that. I feel like.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I have to put this. I haven't done a lot of it, but I know why people really like it. Final Fantasy 15's fishing minigame is really crazy.
Is
It's
that
actually
right?
really good. They spent way too much time making a good fishing minigame.
That's funny.
That is such a good problem to have too.
Especially in Cooper's butt.
Oh yeah. Dude, literally all I did with Animal Crossing when it first came out was bug catching and fishing. I still never got KK Slider. Like to this day.
Yeah, you blowing your
You
money
win.
on turnips that you let rot. You literally
What?
Grant's
that's a
Island.
island that's burned into my memory. That's why I don't want to do turnips anymore. Honestly, every time I think about it, like I'm up on time. I'm just like, nah, fuck those stupid
Right?
things.
I bought like I think I don't even remember. I bought like thousands.
I remember.
Literally
Yeah,
filled
I
up my whole
remember.
island.
You bet I remember. All right,
That's
any
so
more
funny.
submissions?
I think that's mine. I don't know what my third would be, but it definitely would be like the Wii fishing, then three houses, and then oh, I guess my third would technically be like Animal Crossing and Minecraft, just kind of tied.
there there is fishing in Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, but it's not really a mini game, and it's also not really good.
Well,
It's just kind of annoying. So, but that's the only other one I can think of right now.
Link's Awakening, Wii Fishing, um, Harvest Moon Fishing. I think.
valid. What are y'all's?
Um,
I think of 3.
let's see. Let's see. I would say Wii Fishing. Um, Still probably Animal Crossing. I know I basically had it as middle, but it's it's solid. It's just I feel like I'm the one that's played the Animal Crossing the most. So it's kind of like I'd like something a bit more in depth, but at the same time, it's really solid. And then maybe Kirby. I forgot my.
Valid.
Final Fantasy 15's and one of the 3D Zelda games or slash um, Link's Awakening. I don't know. I would have to pull them up and find out which one I like the best for those. But I remember generally liking all 4 of them.
Yeah.
Uh, and I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I don't know. Persona 4's is fine. And it's got some weird mechanics, but it can be really difficult. Is what I remember.
All right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us here then. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, except that this time it's Thursday, uh,
Surprise.
7 a.m. Central. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGames with a K. What are your best and worst fishing mini games? Have you played Sega Bass Fishing? Um, hmm. What do you think about Xbox? Are they Doom or are they gonna make it? Should we Doom or not? Let us know. We'll be
Doom
back.
or boom?
Doom or Boom? Yeah, there we go. Let us know what you think. We'll be back next week as always for more gaming news, talk, and discussion. Thank you so much. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. We love you all. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.